What now?
Well, this one don't like manual labor.
What the fuck? Welcome to the Fum Ducks podcast. The fifth one, I think.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fum Ducks podcast.
The
I'm
fifth one.
joined by your host, Agent Chase 11.
Wait a minute. It's backwards. What time is it for you, Knock? Just so we can have it on record.
8:15.
Alright, it's 2:45 for me. 5-hour
Yeah,
difference.
I like how I'm not the host and I'm introducing the host as the host.
That's always how it is. I'm very half-assed. Everyone else does the work for me.
Okay. So anyway,
What were we talking about before?
to
Molasses.
everyone who doesn't know me,
Oh,
I'm Nocturnal987, also known as Sprunk Dingleberry Esquire, also known as Alex.
one of the 3 British people in the server, the Discord server.
Yeah, I'm all three of them.
It's the same person basically every time. Just talks a little differently.
Yeah. I just have dumb voices like Agent does.
Oh, dumb voices. I think you mean amazing.
Arguable.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Alright, give me like a dumb one. What's a dumb one?
When you try and do a Russian accent but then give up.
Hello, comrade.
And see, you didn't even finish that sentence because you didn't want to embarrass yourself.
I can't. Every time it's just like I'm trying to be Russian, but I die of laughter because I can't fucking do it. Hello, comrade. Are you Russian? No. Well, cheeky breaky.
Wow, the GSC should hire you for voice acting.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong.
For the English one, to be clear.
Just no, hire me for the Russian one. There's always one. There's. You have to think about it. There would be Americans with poorly spoken Russian or Ukrainian, whatever the language is. I forget.
Well, it's Russian, but in Ukraine.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing again? Oh yeah, Chernobyl. Yeah, kill that guy.
Although Chernobyl actually extends down into Belarus.
Is it a different country? I don't know. I think it is.
Yes.
What a mess.
Yeah, that's what happens with Soviet expansionism. You sort of get random, like, outcrops of countries that you don't own anymore, but just have like Lenin statues in them and crap.
Yeah, are those still standing? You'd
In
imagine
some
they would
places,
take them
yeah.
down.
And yeah, in a lot of places they take them down. But like half the countries in Eastern Europe by this point have like Lenin statues.
What was that for? I don't know. Some guy.
Because he's a great guy.
He's
And
a
they
great
just
man.
want you to know.
Isn't there like pictures of Lenin like wearing like leather jackets and stuff?
Yeah, because he had to go. It's
He was a
always
cool
quite
guy.
funny when it's like you see in a history book and it's like he had to go into disguise. And then it's just like the same guy wearing a jacket with like his mustache shaved off. Like, I think
I'm
I
looking
can
for
find the image.
pictures. Did you already find one?
Yeah.
That was fast. Here, pull it up. I'll put it on the podcast. Oh, this man. This is not Lenin.
Hey guys, it's me. Totally not Lenin. Look, I don't even have a mustache.
I'll put up a comparison image. This is Lenin. This is Lenin. This is not Lenin. You can't see the screen. Hold on. I can actually make it so you can see it. Perfect. All right, this is not Lenin. This is Lenin. Not Lenin. Lenin. Probably could get a better picture. Hold on. What'd you do in the podcast? Oh, I found pictures of Lenin.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Oh, there we go.
Mostly what?
It's the exact same expression.
Wait, what?
Hold on. Yeah, it's like the same. There's like no difference in this
It's
picture.
basically he shaved his beard and had hair because he was younger.
Is it a wig, do you think, or is that real hair?
No, he had hair when he was younger. Everybody does.
I don't know. He's
He looks-
Russian. You never know. They probably lose their hair pretty fast over there.
I mean, with all the crap he was up to, he probably lost it to stress.
All that drinking, yeah. Makes
Yeah,
you go hairless.
the least of it.
That's why I lost all my hair. I drink. What you get?
Is that why you look like your profile picture in real life?
Don't do water, kids. E. coli, and it's the bad.
Are you drinking some of that Flint, Michigan trademark water?
Yes, only the finest. I'm sure that
Wait,
exists. Now that I think about it, you can buy water from Flint.
Yeah, and it's like a souvenir. Because
This
you
water
open
gives
it
you cancer.
and like one of the Skyrim flame traps just explodes out of the water bottle as soon as you open it.
It's just labeled cancer. That's what it is. This is liquid bullet. That works. Liquid bullet. Because it's
Wow.
lead.
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah, it's clever. Unless it's like a not lead bullet. Are bullets not lead? There's only lead bullets, really. I don't think there's not lead bullets.
They're all lead, but you have like blah 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 tipped bullets or something.
Oh yeah, but just the tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. When you get shot, just the tip.
Yeah. Well, I mean, aren't like hollow point rounds and stuff made out of something different, or am I crazy?
No, I think they're literally just hollow.
But like the special ones that like, yeah, I know what I'm thinking of. Rip rounds.
Oh yeah, it's probably like a soft expanding
Yeah.
mechanism of action.
Huh?
Oh, I'm reading the Wikipedia page. The pressure created in the pit forces the material, usually lead, around the inside edge to expand outwards. So it's probably just, I don't know. This doesn't say anything about what it's made of specifically.
It said usually lead.
Usually lead. So that means it cannot be lead. Look at that. That's nasty. I wouldn't want to get shot at with that.
I don't think anyone would.
No. I mean, I don't want to get shot, but especially with that. That would suck. Accuracy.
Although, have you seen the American 180, the SMG?
Maybe.
There's a Forgotten Weapons video on it, and you only need to see the first 10 seconds of the video.
American 180. Oh, this. Yes, I've seen this. We have a shooting advertisement, thank you. Target.
I would be locked up if I had that ad.
Yeah, I've seen that. Hold on, let me enable audio. His laugh.
There's like 1,500 RPM.
Wait, have you ever wanted a new profile picture? Right there.
Yeah. That should honestly, like, I was initially feeling like I wanted the Mafia video to be like an intro I could edit in, but we're editing that.
So why did you bring this up?
I just did because it was funny.
Hollow Point. Is there Hollow Point 22? Hold on.
That's gotta be.
22 long rifle. Hollow Point. Don't tell me there. Oh my god. Why? It exists. Why? Long rifle, lead round nose, hollow point. Why does this exist?
All around great ammo.
How much is in here? 525 rounds for $23. Why
Wow,
though?
you could you could get a full 2 seconds of fire with the American 180 with that.
Just what I've always wanted.
Yeah.
In Hollow Point, all around great ammo. You can use it for anything, specifically killing things, because that's what Hollow Point is meant for.
Or you can just throw the bullets at stuff because they're worth like less than a cent.
You know, it's like, hold on. It's like, let's take the weakest thing that comes out of a gun and try to make it more dangerous. Hollow Point 22. It really doesn't get any less scary than that.
Yeah.
It's like angry bees.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pointless.
I'm gonna go fetch my coffee.
Oh, good idea.
I'll be 1 minute, so you can do like a skit by yourself or something. Have fun.
Hello everyone. Check out my cool friend, Dumb Animations. He's a person on YouTube with hundreds of subscribers. He makes really dumb animations. Oh, hold on. Like this one. Oh. Like this one. Wow, look at that. What a great animation. You should subscribe. And look at this.
Hello, everybody.
Another animation. There's a lot of animations. Let's watch this animation. Wow, what a great animation. Let's watch another animation. What another great animation. You should subscribe. Oh, look at this. Second dimension. That's an amazing animation. Is that even an animation? Who knows? Nobody gives a fuck. Here's another animation. Wow. That's a great animation. And look. Another animation. And guess what? That's right. There's another animation. Oh no. Oh. I've been scarred forever. My eyes. Please, never again. Yes. I like yes. This is a podcast, like professional. Like this is for real. It's the real deal, real podcast. Real people, real experiences. Excuse me. Well, let's look at my inbox. It's all just Reddit shit. Nobody cares. I should unsubscribe. Not from dumb animations, though. That's right, I made a Neopets account with this. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Did you get your
I can't
coffee?
imagine what antics you've been getting up to.
I'm sure you can already guess.
I heard Neopets.
It has nothing to do with Neopets.
Okay.
This is the last word I said. Excuse me, I should mute when I cough. Alright. What were we talking about? Hollow points. Actually, that brings
Well, we
a good
don't have
point.
to be talking about Hollow Point.
No, exactly. But that reminds me. So, in the UK specifically, you cannot have any firearms at all. Period. Is that correct? I don't know much of how that works.
If you have a license, you can have only like hunting designated firearms.
So a civilian cannot legally own a handgun.
You can own like one of those hunting sort of things.
Oh, those massive like scoped revolvers.
Yeah, that kind of thing. They can't be. Yeah, I think there's even a thing against like high caliber in like certain situations. So you probably can't even have a high caliber revolver.
So you
Um,
can't home defense really.
no,
There's nothing for home
no,
defense.
no.
What
You
do you use
can.
instead?
I mean, there isn't any sort of defense like law. You can basically be locked up for self defense if you're unlucky in this country.
Yeah, I think that's most of the U.S. except like Florida or something. I know
Like
Florida.
if someone like comes on your property and you thought that they were robbing you or something, if you shot them, you would be going to jail.
What if you were attacked though? Like if you were physically hurt by the person, then you killed them. Is it different?
There needs to be way more evidence, basically.
Okay. So it needs to be obvious somebody was going to kill you.
Yeah, like really obvious. Like enough to easily put up in court. Like you have a literal stab wound that like fits a knife or something.
Here's the knife in his hand.
Yeah. But yeah, I know people that have guns. It's not uncommon to own guns, but it's farmers that use it for practical use, right?
Right, yeah. It's like shotguns, yeah.
Yeah, shotguns.
Can AR-15s be owned, at least?
No.
Damn.
No.
Yeah, semi-automatic. That
Hell
sucks.
no.
That
Maybe
really sucks.
if you like loaded one round in the chamber at a time or something.
They have pump-action AR-15s.
Yeah, maybe then.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're ridiculous. It's one of my favorite things.
Like the only reason they were even invented is how can we dodge certain gun laws?
Yep. Look, it's not semi-automatic. What do you mean? It's an AR-15 and you just pump it. Wait, what the fuck? I don't know where I've seen it. Just like a video of somebody like loading like an MP5 and then pumping it. I don't know. Maybe it was a video game or something.
Wait, that's illegal.
No, wait. It's legal because
no one was ever supposed to use the pump action function on the MP5. It's a secret Easter egg.
It's a secret Easter egg. H&K made it.
Yeah.
Nobody's supposed to know.
H&K, their real memers. They really like to prank people.
Man, I want to remember. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Pump action MP5.
That sounds like it would be designed for just masochistic suffering. A pump action SMG. It's like not. It's just completely defeating the point of it.
No, it's an SSMG. It'd be a submachine gun.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to Google it. I have no idea where I found this. I remember seeing it a while ago and making fun of it. I have no idea though. I'm assuming there's nothing against airsoft guns though.
No.
Yeah.
There's still airsoft in this country.
Oh, so you can have a fake AR-15.
Yay.
You can pretend.
My dad has loads of like BB guns and stuff in his shop.
Oh, that's fun. Are they just like practical
I think
BB
it was
guns or like
Rapnock
cool
I was
ones?
talking to. I think I was talking to Rapnock about my dad's store. I don't think I told you about it.
No.
Yeah, well, he owns a store.
Oh, cool. Thanks for telling.
It's like.
What kind of store?
It's like basically everything he thinks people would buy that isn't too expensive. It's one of those kind of stores.
It's an everything store.
Yes.
It's like give me some products that he sells.
Well, there's
Some random
BB
examples.
Guns. There's
Okay.
BB guns and toys. There's clothes and bed sheets. There's toilet rolls and groceries. There's drinks. There's a coffee machine. There's like a whole smoking aisle for people that smoke and stuff like that. So it's basically everything.
What's the most ridiculous thing in that entire store that you know of that is sold?
Well, I don't know about ridiculous, but like just the amount of like bootleg stuff is really funny.
What do you mean by bootleg?
Like, so you've all heard of the Transformers, all you kids out there. But have you ever heard of Defamation Tycoon?
What? Deformation Tycoon?
Yes.
What? Hold on, I'm going back to Google. Deformation. Cool. What the what am I looking at? What?
The latest series.
Oh my god. That looks legit.
Yeah.
Deformation. That's such a name.
So basically we like my dad isn't dumb. He realizes they're bootleg, but the thing is they're so cheap.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like made in China.
Yeah.
Look at this Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I love it. He turns into a truck, but they just like the shield. Like, what the fuck do we do with this? I just put it on the back.
Yeah.
It's like they don't even try.
There's also like remote control drone things, but there's like Avengers branded ones, obviously not official, where you literally have like Iron Man, but there's just a helicopter blade sticking out of his head.
What? I need some pictures of these when you see them. This sounds ridiculous.
Well, we'll just look it up, Iron Man remote control drone. You probably find it on like Alibaba or something.
Iron Man remote control helicopter. He sells these? Oh my god. Hold on, I'm trying to look at the unlicensed ones. What the heck? I found it. Is this it?
It looks way worse than that, but it's basically that.
Let's fly, Iron Man.
It's like, yeah, his really
AliExpress.
fancy boosters that stop working. He has to strap a helicopter blade to his head.
Go get it, helicopter, and he just like goes away. Oh, this is a backpack, and he sells
You can
these.
fly away.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Oh no, this is the blender attachment when he wants a smoothie. So yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, just stick him face down into a bowl.
No, don't even stick him face down. Just throw a banana up in the air. The blades are spinning.
Yeah.
You'll just chop it up. I'm afraid to search Google Images, but yeah.
Oh my god, the minion ones, no.
Oh, it's terrifying. Just put these in the blender, please. Thanks.
Yeah. If you have a very strong
A blender? No, blenders are fucking scary.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, a couple of days ago, was like trying to blend something, but it's like the spinning blade in it suddenly just stopped. So my dear mother, who I love so much, it's just stopped spinning. She's like, okay, and she starts putting her hand down the blender. I like dove over the counter, like, no, Mom, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's
I explained to her that it could start up at any moment and she would lose a finger. But that was
I would turn it off before you do that.
I would never even stick my finger down there, even if it was unplugged.
If it wait, what? Really?
You never know.
If it's unplugged.
Shit can be like, no, see, it's like, oh, I think it's unplugged, or I'm pretty sure it's unplugged, but it turns out you unplugged something else.
Yeah, check it's unplugged.
I have done that. I've done that with a toaster once. It wasn't pleasant.
What have you done with the toaster?
Oh, okay, so I was.
It isn't pregnant now, is
it? No, I don't use toasters. I use different. Not like DA either. I don't use walls, but like essentially, I was making toast. This is a while back. I was a little kid. I was making toasts, and the toaster popped because it was done. but the toast didn't pop enough out. It was like stuck in the toaster because it was like one of those deformed, retarded pieces of bread. I couldn't take it out. So I was like, okay, I'll stick a knife in there and just use the knife to pull it out. But my mother always told me, hey, Ian, don't stick knives in the toaster. You'll electrocute yourself. So it's like, okay.
You did anyway.
It's okay. I'll unplug the toaster. So I unplug the toaster, or at least what I thought was the toaster, and I stick the knife down there, and I legit zapped myself. Like, I had like an actual shock. And it was one of those really old toasters, which is probably why.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have one with a new toaster, but this is a while back. So I did feel my first static shock, at least my major one. That was a toaster. I don't remember what I unplugged. I think it was a lamp or something.
That must have been an adrenaline rush first thing in the morning when you're making toast, then you get an electric shot.
Yeah, I was like, but I thought I unplugged it. But that's why I always double check those things, because it's like, yeah, I unplugged it. Wait, did I really?
Mm-hmm.
But you never put your hands in blenders. I don't fucking trust them. It's like guns. You don't stick your hand in front of it, like fucking ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I see movies where people are just kind of waving them around, and I'm like, fuck, stop doing this. I'm gonna shoot somebody.
Yeah.
Actually,
anyway,
is firearm safety a thing? Like, here in America, it's not taught in schools or anything, but like most kids aren't fucking stupid. Like a lot of kids know, okay, you never touch a gun, like ever. I don't know. Is that
I
a
don't
thing?
know anyone that's been taught it. It wasn't taught in school.
I don't know. Like, did your parents ever tell you, all right, if you ever see a gun? Because I know, like, everyone's been told that here in America, pretty much. I don't know what it's like. The culture's like over there. If it's any different, really.
No, I don't think people find it necessary. Like, because unless you're like in like a farming family that uses them, you're probably not ever gonna be able to get your hands on one. Because
it's a fair point.
It's also, I don't know if it's strictly law, but you got to keep them locked away.
Oh no,
like,
yeah, that's a law. It's a law here in the U.S.
Yeah, so
I mean, at least it's smart about it.
Yeah, we're just as uptight about it as you possibly can be, which is safe, but at the same time, there's the self-defense part of it.
Yeah, you don't have any self-defense.
Yeah.
Unless you're a farmer. Don't fuck with farmers.
The farmers just get the privilege, really. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, people are particularly worried about trespassing on farmers' fields because they know they could be crazy and just like shoot you because they have guns.
Yeah, I feel like it would be the same here, but everyone has guns, so it's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, you already have enough to be scared of,
yeah.
Then, apart from farmers.
Honestly, I think where I live, I'm more scared of like wild animals than I would be like people with guns. Even where I live, where everyone has a gun, it's like I'm more scared of just a bear just coming out of nowhere, like, oh shit. Because that's happened where I live. Just bears just kind of like appear.
That's crazy. I can't really imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they just show up in your backyard, although they could. They just kind of like, oh, by the way, there's a bear like a mile away from here. Actually, I think, no. Within a couple months, if I remember. No, it was fall. They actually found like a small family of bears somewhere in my town. Just kind of roaming around.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, wild animals. I don't know. Do you guys have a lot of wild animals where you live in Britain? It's like a small island.
You know, it used to be pretty scary with the wolves and everything. You know, I could have said, yeah, we got wolves, we're real badass, but they've been extinct for like 100 years. So.
So you really?
Yeah.
There's no really predatory animals then, really.
There's foxes, but they're only predatory to farm animals. Like the only danger you have in terms of animals is the fact that foxes and stuff can eat chickens.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I mean, here it's like, all right, I'm going out to the woods, and before you go out to the woods, you're like, okay, I have to be very careful about what I'm going to find there, because there's a very good chance you could find anything that probably has teeth and that can run fast.
Probably the most dangerous thing animal-wise in this country, sorry, is just like diseased like badgers and stuff.
Oh, fucking badgers, dude. Those things are terrifying. Fuck badgers. So they couldn't kill you, though, I don't think.
Badgers used to be way more of a problem, but there was this whole thing about like basically just exterminating them. So
how do you go about exterminating badgers without a gun? Do you have like specialized people going around
like the effective pest controllers?
Just gas them.
Yeah, basically, like gas the holes and stuff.
Whoa.
I mean, they have pesticide type things, but for badgers.
Weird.
I mean, like hunting is allowed, so like if you want to go out hunting badgers, it's completely within your right. And like you can have a gun for hunting.
Yeah. So I guess in that case, wouldn't that mean there's like more of like an imbalance? So there would be more pests, because like, you know how predators will like keep the amount of pests down.
Totally.
Yeah.
There's more pests in urban areas, basically.
Yeah. But I guess that whole thing would have just applied to Britain, because apparently you don't have as many predators at all.
Yeah, we don't have proper predators. It's more like predators to the farm animals.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's incredibly rare for someone to die to an animal unless they like crash into a deer or something.
That's not really the deer that killed them.
Yeah, but you did sort of die to it. You could argue that, but
fair enough. It's like a moving wall.
Yeah.
Because I know here, like every time I go camping, like with the Boy Scouts, like we go out in the woods, it's always like, all right, this guy is coming with us. He's a police officer. He's licensed, and he's bringing his gun just in case, because there's always a chance that we're going to have something just come in the camp, and it's not going to be nice. Because there's always something you have to keep in the back of your mind. You don't go out into the woods just willy-nilly, just walk around. There's always like a chance that there might be something there, and you really shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I'm not saying it's like dangerous. It's like super dangerous. You can't walk out in the woods. Like, you can, but like, you really shouldn't, you know? But I guess it's different where you are.
Yeah, it's nothing like that here. You just walk out. Like, I just moved to a flat from the country like a month ago, and in the country that sort of thing never even came into consideration. You can walk as long as you want, as far as you want. You're never going to come into danger, to be honest. Like, unless you trespass, and then it's a human danger.
Yeah. I remember, I don't know if I talked about this ever. We lost, essentially, long story short, we lost dogs and we had to retrieve them. Does this ring a bell? Did I ever talk about this? I think I did.
No. I haven't heard it, if you have.
All right, I'll try to make this pretty brief, but essentially we were watching our neighbor's dogs, and they somehow escaped from our yard. I forget how. I think a fence was left open, or was frozen open, and they escaped, and they ran out into the woods, and we had to find them. And long story short, we eventually found out where their general vicinity was, like within 5 miles. So we asked permission of the landowner of that area to go out there and search for them. And so they said yes. So 4 o'clock in the morning we went out. And this is like pitch black because it's like sort of like midwinter. We're going out, and I have the shotgun. I was the only one with a firearm. I had the shotgun. And we were just going out. And as we were going into the woods, because like we're on the road, and as we're walking from the road into the woods through this path, you can hear all like the coy dogs, like the wild dogs.
Yeah.
And coyotes howling nearby you, by the way. Like, they weren't far away. Like, if you walked in that direction, you'd probably find them. And I think one of the scariest moments of like that morning was just like, because we had our dog with us, by the way, probably should have mentioned that. We had one of our dogs with us to help track down these dogs that we lost. So we had 3 dogs in the woods, one of them with us. He was with me, and he just kind of like stopped and just like stared into the woods, like he like saw something. He was like really pissed off about it, started growling at it. I was like, oh fuck, because I didn't know if there was something I had to deal with. So I drew the shotgun and like I pumped it, and I just kind of like sat there for a bit, just staring around. Then I carried on, but thankfully I didn't have to shoot anything that day. But that's quite the experience. I don't think you would get that on Bryn. That's crazy.
Hell no, you wouldn't. Yeah, I can't imagine that.
It's quite the experience. I don't want to ever do that again.
I can't even imagine like wielding a gun and like just going out like into the woods or something.
Like, one or the other. What do you mean, like the gun and the woods together?
I don't know what someone would do if you encountered another person you were holding a gun in this country.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that'd be very different. Yeah.
Because like all of this hunting and like farmers' usage of guns just really like is out of the way. Like you never see it, like unless you come into direct contact with it. Like I think like once I've seen like a farmer with their gun. Like,
yeah, that's something.
So yeah, and I lived out in the country for like I don't know, like 15 years. So
I think kind of like something I can relate to that as a kid. And I was like a younger kid before I was sort of exposed to firearms in general. You know, as a kid, you always see them in movies and whatever.
Yeah.
We went to Washington, D.C. on just a big trip just to check it out. It was a pretty cool place. But since it's Washington, D.C., the capital of the country, it's obviously pretty well protected in the sense that it has like a stronger police force, well-funded police force, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember walking down one of the streets, and there was just a police officer stationed somewhere. And it was the first time I ever saw an AR-15 in person. Yeah. He was wielding one. It was kind of like, obviously, it wasn't like ready for anything. He was just kind of like stationed there. But I saw it and I was like, oh shit, he has a gun. Whoa. Like that was, he means business. Get the fuck away from that guy. That's what I was thinking as a little kid.
Yeah, you sort of learn to have this like stigma type thing because like I imagine like as a kid, the only reason you'd even imagine someone would have a gun other than obviously like a farmer or something was if they were going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the same thing, and on top of that, the SAS base is in my sort of area, like county. Don't worry, that's very general. You're not gonna like locate me because I said that.
Let's start looking.
Yeah, there is a SAS base in this country, and it's near me, and I've seen it a lot. And going past it and stuff, and they have armed guards stationed there as well.
Yeah.
Usually they have like an MP5.
Oh, that's really cool.
For the amount of time I've wanted to stare straight at them and try and like while I'm going by on the bus and be like, hey, I wonder, I'm gonna look out and see like what gun he has. I'm sure that'll be great. But I feel a bit weird about staring at armed police officers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to have something like that in the middle of rural Britain. Like a special forces base.
I mean, it's the perfect place for it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have like military planes flying to and from it all the time.
Oh yeah, we have a base semi near us, and we have like military helicopter patrols. Not patrols, just like groups of them. Probably like training exercises flying by. It's pretty cool though. We just see Black Hawks like flying in groups, or occasionally, like an AC-130 fly up.
Yeah, I've seen AC-130.
Those are sick.
Yeah,
I love seeing those flying around. They sound so distinct too. The Blackhawks especially, like you know what they are as they're flying by.
Oh, and I've seen a Chinook. Chinooks are very common with the SES.
That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. Do they sound like super crazy?
They just sound like
Are they super loud?
more powerful helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's two helicopters in one.
Yeah. And yeah, the SAS was featured in. Oh wait, are you typing because you're muted or something?
No, I was just pressing the mute button so I could cough my brains out. It's all good.
Okay, I was gonna say that the SAS, with that base, near me is in COD Modern Warfare 1.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool.
We were very proud of that. The locals were like, "Wow, we're featured in Modern Warfare 1," and they like modeled out the SES space and everything, and I'd like seen it, and I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced
that was a
before.
really
That's awesome.
famous thing as well. Like it wasn't just like, oh, no one remembers that. It's like iconic. You know the like training course.
No, I'm sorry. I never played Call of Duty as a kid. I was very sheltered, unfortunately. But...
You probably know this. Like in one of the CODs, there's like a sort of like.
Wait, did you say Modern Warfare? Was it Modern Warfare?
Yeah, there's like a target range course you have to do as fast as you can.
Yeah. One of my friends gave me a PS3 actually, and I think I played a little bit of it recently.
Yeah, that's in the SAS base, that scene.
Damn, really? That's so cool. I've never had that sort of experience. That must be the coolest thing. Like, you would, like, play in a game, play as a character in a place that you visited in real life.
Yeah.
I want to do that now. Like, model my town or something.
This is in, like, 2009, though, so everyone's probably forgot about it. But yeah, we still have like the speedrunning community of that Modern Warfare training course to remember that the SAS are in that game.
Do they ever give like a sort of like tour of the base? I wouldn't think so, but do they? Like some kind of like is there like a time civilians can see it? Kind of. Have you ever been to it?
Have I ever been to
the base?
Have I ever taken a tour? No, you can't.
No,
you can't do that.
That's what I assumed.
It's like special forces.
Yeah.
Although it is kind of cool when you like go past and then you see like a car going in, and and you're like thinking, I wonder who that guy is. Like you see like a really like inconspicuous car going
probably
in.
The janitor. Just going in.
Yeah.
It's also kind of scary when you think about it. I wouldn't want to be where you live. I wouldn't want to be anywhere in Britain. I'd prefer to be here in America just because if like a nuke goes down, that'd be where the nuke goes. Where I live, a nuke's could go off, and I could probably just sit here in my house and just kind of live it off.
Nah, it would. Like, yeah, I know the base is there and everything, but at the same time, like, where I am, there's just absolutely no reason why anyone would target this.
Well, I don't know. What's the, like, most nukes have, like, a certain range of destruction. Wouldn't it, like, only, it would only take a couple.
Have to, like, evacuate.
Would it take a couple to take out the entire UK? Like, how big is it, really, compared to a nuke radius?
I don't know, look it up.
Yeah, I don't know what I would look up without getting on a watch list.
It's like, how many nukes would it take to destroy the United Kingdom?
How many nukes would it take to destroy the United Kingdom? Oh, wait, cool. That's already a quick search thing. How many nuclear warheads would it take to wipe out the UK?
Frequently searched. People don't like the UK.
It's really annoying to not get a straight answer from this website.
Well, if we take into consideration the algebraic equation to the power of 4.
Oh, someone someone came up with numbers. They said about 32.
That is a very scary looking picture.
It is. You're probably like somewhere like, hold on. You're like right there. Watch me nail it. Thankfully, there's no nukes there, though, so you're fine.
I'm in the West Midlands. I'll just say that. Because
Boom,
you would have
live right
discerned
there.
that already.
Boom, you live right there.
In Northern Ireland.
Boom, you live right there.
Down.
Boom, you live right there.
Down.
Boom, you live right there.
Yeah, basically. If you go like...
Nocturnal's location exposed.
Yeah, get you pointing to it from like a satellite map. As far out as you can go. It's like, yeah, it's vaguely around there.
You live right there.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
I actually live on the Isle of Man. I actually live at Land's End. If you don't know what Land's End is,
Yeah, we have a couple of those here in the US.
The very bottom left.
I think I haven't been to a Land's End in a while.
I actually live on the Falkland Islands.
You know the Land's End is a store, right? Just, you know.
No.
Oh, it's not in the UK? It is in the US. Hey, what stores do you guys have? Great question. I never thought about this. Do you guys have different stores? That would make so much sense. How did I never think about this before? Holy shit.
We have European stores.
That makes sense because you were European.
We are still, because it's being delayed still.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet? Okay, cool. I'm not keeping up with that sort of thing.
Not. I mean, it was supposed to take 2 years, even when they were saying it was going to happen months ago.
Cool. So technically you're still European.
Yeah. But everyone is sort of acting like everyone's preparing, basically.
I'm not European.
We're like doomsday prepping, basically. But yeah, we have like Lidl and Aldi and stuff. They're like German. Well, no, I think they're like Swedish or something. One sec.
I hear birds. The birds are going crazy. Or it's dead. It's probably his dad. Okay. I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Kill me. Please. What time is it? It's like 8:30 for him, probably. So weird. It's like 3:30 here. Uh-oh, he's typing. Uh-oh, I hope he doesn't have to go. That would suck. That'd be funny, though. That was fine. Okay. Is it your dad? Oh, yeah. I knew it.
Okay, I'm back, and yes, it is 8:30 in the morning.
Yes, it is. You know, I'm honestly so happy we can do this podcast, though. It's great.
Yeah.
Regardless of the weird scheduling we had to do.
It honestly feels weird, like surreal, I'm even able to do this.
Isn't it? It is 3:33 in the morning for me. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Time changed, bro.
Yeah. I hope you're doing all right.
Oh, dude, I'm perfectly. I do this all the time.
Okay. Cool.
You think I don't stay up to 4 o'clock playing Stalker?
I mean, there's a difference between that and like talking and trying to do like a show, isn't there?
That's true, although, honestly, I think it's easier to stay awake when talking because you're constantly keeping your mind going.
Yeah.
Like in
True.
Stalker, it's like I know I eventually find myself going like, all right, I don't care about this anymore. I just want to sleep.
Yeah. We were talking about stores.
Yeah, so like stores in America, we have like, I know we have like the Universals, like McDonald's. I know that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you have like Wendy's and Burger Kings too? I'm assuming.
We don't have Wendy's. We have Burger King. We don't have any. We don't have like you could list off loads of fast food. We only really have the only big chains we have are like McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah, those are like the universal ones. I didn't think Wendy's was, but like.
No.
I think Walmart is specifically American. You don't have Walmarts by you, or like anywhere.
I think Aldi is owned by Walmart. I might be wrong. No, not Asda's owned by Walmart. I swear.
I'm looking.
Asda, Walmart.
Yeah, it was purchased by Walmart.
Yeah, parent organization Walmart. So yeah, Asda is like.
It's the British Walmart.
Yeah. Although no one I know uses it, like.
So it's probably not as popular.
It's popular and it obviously makes loads of money, but like for like country people, no one like shops at Asda.
I know Walmart has a rap for rednecks here in the U.S. I know that. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, it's sort of the other way around because Asda is quite like upmarket almost.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like,
it's like reverse Walmart. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And you know that whole thing about redneck Walmart? I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's not a joke. It is completely serious. Like, I just went to Walmart recently, and there were weird people. It's 100% serious. Like, there's straight up just people in their underwear at Walmart, and it's not an uncommon occurrence. Like, I walked in, and I saw at least 2 people. I saw some kid running around in their diapers. It's like, it is such... I don't even know, man. It's just a real place to be in.
The rumors are true.
No, they completely are. It's not even exaggerated. There's like people with like fancy mustaches, and there's people with like just these crazy long beards, but they look like they're 17. It's like how long have you been in the business? 14 years. When did you start? When I was 5. Like, holy shit. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Probably like the most common store for just like country people is Co-op.
Co-op? What the?
Yeah.
That's just like, a word. That's not even the name of a store. That's just an action.
Yeah.
It's a verb.
You know the concept of farm co-ops, right?
Yeah. Farmers markets.
Yeah. So there is a supermarket which is based around farmers co-ops.
That is interesting.
Where like the co-op is basically a like local farmers supply it directly, and the co-ops like invest into the local area, so it's quite good.
I'm sure we have those in the US, but I've never heard about them. That's super cool.
But they're really, really common here. Like every small town has like a co-op.
Huh.
Yeah. And it's not like it is like a supermarket. Like it is as like polished, if you know what I mean, as a supermarket, but it's just locally sourced stuff mostly.
Yeah, it's just supplied, but it's managed like proper. It's like there's chains of it.
Yeah.
Are there chains of it? Is it a chain?
It is a chain.
Oh, okay. So it's officially known as like the name of the company called Co-op. Like,
I don't know, but like the co-op is obviously different between each town. Like it while it is a chain, the co-op's going to be different from every place.
Right. Yeah, because it's different local
considering
suppliers.
The nature of it. Yeah.
It's super interesting.
Yeah. My connection graph thing here is looking like the Rocky Mountains.
Connection graph? What are we talking about?
When you bring up the little info thing on the call.
Wait, where?
On Discord.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Connection graph.
Where where it says video connected, and then right to that it says connection info.
No, I have no idea what we're talking about. Maybe I do, but
In the Discord window.
yeah.
So, you know where it displays your username?
Yeah.
If you go up, it says connected, right?
Oh, for mine's on the bottom left. Hold on. Do you see my
Yeah,
share
it
screen?
is.
Mine's right down here. I thought you meant up here.
And then that little eye shows like how your connection's doing.
Oh shit, I've never even looked at this before.
You've never looked at that?
No. I never even thought. Weird.
Yeah, mine's... I don't know if I'm going like a robot-y or something, but
No,
it's
no,
a bit all over the
you've
place.
sounded solid this entire time. I've not heard a single problem with your voice so far.
Okay. I'm getting a little bit of problem, like when you were talking before, with like cutting off. But that's
iRobot?
me. Yes.
All right.
Will Smith came in the call.
Oh, fucking Will Smith, just out of nowhere. He's the genie now, fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think is Will Smith as the genie in the new Aladdin?
I don't really think much. I don't really care about these Disney remake things.
Me neither. I prefer Robin Williams, though.
Sorry, what? You cut out for
I
me?
prefer Robin Williams as the genie.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, if I turn this off, this might help. Turn the share screen. I can't remember. When was the last time you watched Aladdin?
You cut out again. This is
Shit.
my fault. It's not you.
When was the last time you watched Aladdin? No, I don't think this is working.
Watched
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Aladdin. Yes.
Aladdin. Okay. Yes. When I was really, really young.
All right.
Like, I can't even remember it.
Yeah, me neither. Is my voice cutting out still? Or is it good?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, to be honest.
Uh-oh. Did your dad do something to the internet?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's okay now, but it might spike up again. That's what keeps happening.
Do you think it's... I don't know. I have good connection, I'm not sure. You're not robotic for me.
Your change servers. It says communication server on EU West, which is me.
Change it to US East.
US East. I mean, the problem is me. So, like, getting me to connect to US East wouldn't exactly be beneficial.
Well, I don't know if it would reverse the problem. Is it really bad?
Like, it says the connection is fine, it's just you're cutting out. It's annoying.
Let me make sure it's not my mic. Does this fix it?
Okay.
Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Can you hear me like clearly without cutting it up?
Yeah, it's just like the end of like when you're speaking tends to get cut off.
Okay, so what if I go and I talk and I go at the end? It'll
Then
keep
it sounds like and
oh, weird. This will be making a weird podcast. You'll get like half of what I say.
well, no, because it's recording you.
Well, you'll get
locally.
what I say. Makes me wonder: is this a Discord thing or just your internet?
No, it's got to be me because like the connection keeps going from green to red all the time.
Oh, You think maybe does your dad go on the internet? He like downloads.
He might be on his phone or something.
Does
I don't know.
download high definition porn or something? I don't know.
Yeah. At first thing in the morning.
This is his daily routine. He doesn't even watch it. He just downloads it.
He's downloading it. Yeah.
He never watches it. He just downloads it. So like, just that's his thing. What's your kink? Porn. Not watching it, just downloading it.
Yeah. Just the way in which you consume it.
Oh, you mute.
I was just typing right then.
Oh, is that why you muted?
Yeah.
You don't have to mute for this. It's not that bad.
Okay.
I completely forget what we were talking about. Aladdin was something.
Shouldn't yawn on the podcast.
You shouldn't drink your coffee.
My coffee's done. I finished it minutes ago.
Already? Damn.
Yeah.
I'm still like, I'm not even halfway through mine yet. I've just been sipping it.
And you
like,
probably
very
got
slowly.
a big American cup.
You're damn right.
A big mug like you.
You call me a fucking mug. I've been called many things, not a mug.
Well, a mug is a very light insult. It's true.
It's an insult?
Well, like, yeah. It can
What? How is that an insult? What is a mug?
If I call you a mug, it's a bit like, you're like if you do something a bit stupid and I want to acknowledge it, but I don't want to be like really vulgar. I just say, "Oh, you mug."
And what is that in reference to?
Like a mug is a bit like if you're a mug, you've made a fool of yourself.
Right, but is that a whole separate meaning of the word mug, or is it based off of something?
Well, in like dialect, your mug is your face.
Right. So you would call the face.
I don't really know how that relates to it, but
No, I have no idea. Is that you fucking face?
no, that's not what it means. But
Just this person, just purely a face. It's an insult. Faceless people would not enjoy. They would not appreciate that insult. It's a facist, not to be confused with fascist. It's really hard to like type the two out though. It's spelled the same. Yeah, I completely forgot.
I didn't hear you just then.
You didn't hear me what?
Just then.
Just then.
Yeah.
Oh, because did I not say anything?
Oh my god.
Is it really cutting out?
It's just that.
I'm hearing your laptop rev up more and more.
Pardon?
Your laptop is revving up more and more. I hear like the fans going
No,
off.
it just does that. It's nothing happening.
Oh.
It's just crying at me because it's broken.
Yeah, is the graphics card still fucked?
Yeah, it's still in there. It's still broken.
How are you using it then?
Well, you can operate without a graphics card,
Right.
Because there's integrated graphics to back it up.
Oh, did you just switch, or are you still using part of the graphics card that's broken?
Well, I just have to turn GPU acceleration off on literally everything I use.
Oh, okay. Simple solution.
And I obviously can't play any games.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, you can. You can,
If they're
But
like a Flash game.
but you shouldn't. Have you tried playing Roblox yet?
Huh?
Have you tried playing like Phantom Forces with the broken graphics card?
No, I don't even want to. Like, Fallout New Vegas is very, very familiar to me. But like, if I go on a Phantom Forces map,
Well, that's
it's like not
online.
even going to be fun. Yeah.
Would it be the same deal? It might be, I guess.
Yeah, it would be. It's just like, whenever you go in all of the textures and meshes, like do that whirlwind thing, it just what happens.
Yeah, I think it'd be way more interesting because it's online, so there's everything loaded. So everyone would be running around and making it go crazy.
Yeah, but like, I think looking at it through a video actually makes it easier to see, because like on my screen, it's really hard to tell what's going on. But if you look at it from a video, it's almost like the low frame rate actually helps, because like every other frame is like visible.
Yeah.
But when it's all like a mesh of just textures flying around at 60 FPS,
What would
terrible.
happen if you streamed from OBS using the graphics card? Would it just not work? Or would it like jumble it up?
I don't know. I haven't used OBS on this computer.
That'd be something else. You should try. How far can you break it?
I mean, I'm not trying it now because I have to download OBS and I'm not downloading anything.
Oh no! Don't do it now. I don't think your internet can handle it.
No. And also tonight I'll be at my main PC.
Oh yes. Oh, that's right. Aren't you in like different houses sometimes?
Yeah.
Which house are you in now? So you're obviously not in the main PC house. You're in your parents' house or something, right?
Dad's.
Dad's house. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got like separated parents and stuff.
Yeah, I know how that works. Excuse me. Just choking on liquids, don't mind me. What are some topics we have to talk about? I know there's a lot. Where do you want to start? I'll make you choose.
I was thinking Road to the North, but also I remember the Tarkov thing.
Oh yeah, what
Tarkov
specifically
patch.
about Tarkov? Oh, the patch. I haven't played much of that at all.
Yeah, I thought it would interest you particularly because they added like, also no one listening to this podcast is going to care about this, are they?
Do you think anybody cared about DA
I mean, to be
Smash
fair,
Bros?
at this point, yeah, like
It's still a podcast. Go for it.
okay. So you will care. So here goes. Firstly, your favorite gun, the SKS,
Yes.
got a buff,
Oh hell yeah.
and it's just generally better in the meta
Nice.
because of. Do you know about the recoil change?
No, not at all.
So pretty much across the board, other than the M4, which is great news, there was a 30% recoil increase.
Oh great, that makes perfect sense because M4 is AR-15
Leaning
platform.
towards the horizontal recoil, because there was a distinct lack of horizontal recoil. It's basically just all ridiculous muzzle rise, right?
Yep.
So now if you tap fire, for example, it's like bouncing between left and right and stuff. And if you're going full auto with quite high recoil like unmodded gun, it's bouncing all over the place. Like bouncing, not just rising up into the air.
Oh wonderful, so that's realistic now.
Yeah. So the SKS. Firstly, like early in the wipe, the 7.62 PS round is like amazing.
Yeah.
And
Because it's cheap.
they added like a feature to the SKS where when you buy an SKS or you find it on a scav, it doesn't necessarily have the detachable box mag.
Oh wait, I think I saw this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has
I did
an
a test
internal
run.
magazine.
Yeah. It's a proper SKS. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
and
what you're
that
talking about. I
means
think.
if you do an SKS run, you don't even need to buy a rig.
Yeah.
You just
can
have bullets in your
load
pocket.
It. Yeah. So it's a real SKS.
So
That's
literally,
sweet.
you could like go into factory with just an SKS and a pocket full of bullets.
It's awesome. So that's
Like,
that's
you
a
don't
buff.
need anything else.
So does that mean there's a conversion you have to do now, or do you buy a certain type of
No,
SKS?
you just
do
take
know?
out the internal mag and attach the
Fuck yeah.
box.
That's awesome.
And, well, I mean, this is sort of late game, but they added 30 round mags for the SKS.
That's also awesome. Very pointless, but awesome.
Sort of out of your range at the beginning of the wipe.
I'll never get past SKSs, honestly, but...
But other than the SKS, things that interest you, I don't know if you ever used the ADAR, the single fire AR-15.
I have a little bit.
Yeah, I thought that would be good for you, but the problem is, like, the ammo available for early isn't great.
No, it's not.
Like, you only have 55 HP or M855, which both suck.
Yep.
Like, 55 HP is suffering.
It's hollow point.
Yeah. But once you get M856, it's good.
What level is that? Which trader?
It probably the like skier.
I was assuming skier or peacekeeper.
Yeah. And the Vepr Hunter is
Vepr Hunter? Was
yeah,
it the?
It's a single fire semi-auto 308 hunting rifle.
Oh shit! Like bolt action or like
No,
AK style? Okay.
It's not AK style. Even though it's called a Vepr.
Oh, what's it based on then? What kind of platform? Or is it its own platform?
It's called the VP 101 if you just want to look it up. It's a real gun.
Vepr VP 101.
Or Vepr 101.
Oh, it's a bullpup. Wait, no, it's not.
It's not bolt. It's semi.
I said bullpup, but that was just an image that came up.
Bullpup. No, I don't know what you're looking at.
Wait, Vepr VP 101. I think that's how you spell Vepr. VEPR. Is it VP 0101? Oh, it's 0. Oh. I found the video of Tarkov. Oh, that's kind of like an SKS. Oh, no, that's an AK. That's an AK platform.
This.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's
That's an
the
AK.
dust cover and stuff are like AK and the leaf sight. But it's
the
not
body
really
of,
compatible with like AK parts.
Yeah, it's the body of an AK just with just an entire stock. John Tron.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But what's cool is you can use both the dovetail, because it has a dovetail mount, to put like a PSO on.
Yeah, I see that.
And also that the like back sight. You know how on the AK you can replace the rear sight with a
Picatinny,
mount? Yeah, you can do that on that as well.
That's sick. And is this a scav gun? Like, how common is this?
Yeah, it's a scav gun, and it's actually like it's like 49K or something.
That seems super affordable. That's awesome. So it's basically a better SKS.
It's like a bit more expensive than a Tapco SKS. Or
That's
like an
not bad.
AKM.
Yeah, and if it's basically like meant for like longer range.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sweet. I'm never gonna use it. I noticed at least with like the 2 or 3 offline runs that I did, like the stuttering was a little better.
Sorry, you're gonna need to say that again.
The stuttering was a little better.
Oh, the stuttering. Oh, that's quite topical.
It's just like half the problem of the game.
So you're saying about stuttering as your voice is stuttering.
Yeah. It's ironic.
I didn't hear any of what you said. I'm so sorry.
Ironic.
Yes, it is.
I'll type occasionally. Give me more. What else we got?
Just type out what you're going to say for the moment while it recovers. Yes.
More update stuff.
Oh, You want all the stuff. It's probably pretty irrelevant because, like,
Whatever else you found interesting.
okay, well, I mean the SVD.
Oh, wait,
But
what?
the SVD is like 100k.
You have an SVD now?
Yeah, it's actually like unbelievably powerful.
Of course.
Yeah, it is. It is the best gun in the game.
What does the SVD take? Like, what's the cartridge?
The caliber is 7.62 by 54. Same as Mosin, so it's ridiculous.
It's just semi-automatic Mosin. Damn.
Yeah, and you can get 20 round mags for it if you want to.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like the 7.62 by 54 is already enough to one-shot you in the chest.
Yeah, I know.
Wearing
That's
like
why
level 4 armor.
Mosin meta was such a problem.
Like, if you think Mosin meta is bad, think about semi-auto Mosin with 20 rounds.
Yeah, I want to play this game more for sure. Wasn't already hard.
Although it is one of the most expensive guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Other than that, they added the Bullpup 5.56 assault rifle.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, but it's not that great.
No, but it's a bullpup. That's all we want.
Yeah. And
MDR,
probably the last thing I want to end on that's interesting is the fact that they added 100 round 5.56 PMags.
Oh, I thought that was already in the game. I didn't know that it wasn't already in the game.
There's 60 rounds, but 100 rounds.
Yeah, it's overkill.
Looks absolutely ridiculous. Like, you know the mag on the Colt LMG from Phantom Forces. That's basically what it looks like.
I'm trying to find a picture. I don't see any.
It looks utterly ridiculous.
Oh, I found a picture, I think.
And I think it's like minus 20 ergonomics or something. Which is just really funny.
Is this it? No? I can't find it.
Yeah, it's probably like outlawed now or something.
It's probably super rare.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is it. I think this is it. I pulled it up. Hold on. You'll see. If you're on the stream, you'll see it. I'll send you the image that I think it is.
Well, if you display it on the stream, you can just... Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
It doesn't quite put it into proportion, but... Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
Yep.
Yep. Mag
That's
5 100,
basically everything
5.56 stand egg.
notable I can think of.
Ergonomics minus 20. Load to unload plus 15. I'm assuming seconds or something.
Yeah. I'm assuming it would be extremely slow to load. Like the RPK mag, you may as well not even bother reloading it.
Well, it's like lifting like a weight, like a little mini weight. Like, you know those hand weights?
Well, no. I'm talking about putting new bullets in the magazine.
Oh my
It's
god.
incredibly slow.
Just
like, it's
one at a
already
time.
slow at normal speed to put like 90 rounds in a mag, but the speed at which you do it is actually nerfed.
Well, yeah, because the spring too.
Yeah, so it's horrible. But yeah, I doubt you're ever going to use that stuff.
No, I highly doubt it too.
Yeah.
It's insane though. Most I ever got was 60 rounds. I think for 545. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the most common, and they're used for like a quest. So.
Yeah, I remember the quest. I don't know if I'm gonna get back into Tarkov yet. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm really satisfied with Stalker right now.
Me too, and that's like half my reasoning. It's like why get into something else right now? Like I said, I've already been like playing Road to the North a lot, and then
yeah,
now we have Color Prepare.
Is Road to the North Call of Pripyat or Call of Chernobyl?
It's Call of Pripyat. Oh no, hold on. It's
Oh.
called. Sorry, no, it's called Chernobyl. Sorry, I'm an
Okay,
idiot.
good.
No.
Because I want to play it and I haven't bought Call of Pripyat.
So technically, yeah, it's standalone if I remember. So you can just download
Cool.
it.
Yeah.
It's essentially just Call of Misery, but with added quests. And yes, it can look pretty good. In my opinion, it still looks like shit, but it looks pretty good.
Is there any difference between like Last Day and Call of Misery?
I think Last Day is harder, or it's supposed to be.
Sorry,
It's supposed to be harder.
Call of Misery is.
No, Last Day.
Last Day is.
Yes.
Okay. Well then, that's good for me then, because I already played Last Day.
Yeah, have you played both? Well, there's like
Nope,
an image.
You need to say it again.
Hold on.
Okay.
There's I found an image somewhere if I remember. Actually, wait, Last Day is depreciated. It doesn't exist anymore. Oh, there we go.
Last Day stopped being updated.
Yeah,
I know that.
that's the image I was looking for. I'll put up on stream too. The recording. So it's essentially it's harder Misery. Or
Yeah.
supposedly. I honestly I didn't notice a difference when I played it. Look at it.
Also, like, I know default anomaly is way easier, but like there are a lot of parallels between like hardcore anomaly difficulty and like Last Day and Call of Misery and stuff, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Hardcore Tarkov, like quote hardcore, is like how fucking unfair can we make this game? Is essentially that's
yeah,
what it turns
you
into.
said Tarkov by accident, I think.
Oh, did I? I might have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's ridiculous.
it is fun in some aspects. They're just like in the beginning, to just like sort of.
Here's the thing
It's-
I don't like about hardcore.
Yeah, it's like an experience, a very unforgiving experience.
Yeah, it's like they try to make hardcore. They try to sell it to you as okay, you're gonna scavenge for your shit. It's like, dude, this
Yeah.
sounds awesome. I'd love to scavenge. Where do I scavenge? Where do I get any of these things? It's like, oh, you
Well,
use 20 bullets to kill somebody. How many bullets do you get back? None.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to sell this perfectly
in
health
anomaly,
gun? $5.
It's in anomaly. You just tend to get lucky because you find like a military guy or something, and all the military guys have really good guns.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Stalker isn't really meant for this whole scavenging thing. That's a problem with the game, unfortunately. It's kind of like the way it's built.
Yeah, but it can also be way too easy.
No, totally, yeah. Because in any game, realistically, if it only takes one bullet to kill somebody, you're only using like 5 or 6 bullets
Yeah.
for like an entire squad of people. And if they all are fully kitted, and if you got all their armor and all their guns,
And if they're all bogus AI just funneling into a room through a doorway and you're just one tapping them.
yeah, and that's easy millions right there.
Yeah.
But it's always like, okay, I wiped out this squad of super high tier people. I used up all my resources to do it. What do I get in return? Bogus. Nothing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, what the fuck am I doing this for? That's what hardcore, I said Tarkov, damn, hardcore stalker can be sometimes, and I hate that. I really do. And that's also like there's
I think
Iron Man.
anomaly is like the perfect balance.
Yes, I agree. So far, every Anomaly playthrough has been pretty solid. I can't remember. It's never been too easy. It was always like... It's just perfectly in the middle, basically, essentially, every time. It was playable.
You know what I'm going to say?
No, do I?
I'm gonna say that I didn't hear what you said in the past 20 seconds.
Fuck. But anomalies balanced is what I'm saying. Did you get that?
I briefly heard you say it was like good and you were agreeing or something.
It's balanced. Anomaly is
Yes.
balanced.
Although, like, there are certain loopholes still.
What do you mean?
Like, um, artifact hunting and the hunter bandit guy.
The one
Trader
in garbage?
in garbage, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he gives good. Yeah. It's overpowered.
Yeah, where you buy like 20 shotgun shells for 300 rubles.
Yeah, and then like the infinite quests he gives you.
And just infinite radiant quests that give you money and loot and mutant parts and everything.
Yeah, that's a problem. It goes back to the whole balance thing. It's like, this makes no sense.
Yeah. But yeah, artifacts are kind of OP as well.
I never hunt for artifacts. I always see it as a waste of time because I just get irradiated and die.
It's basically the way I do it. Well, first you need a lead container in Anomaly, obviously.
Yeah, any misery.
But like what I end up doing is just like preemptively taking radiation meds, running in, like running into where I know it is, and then getting out as fast as I can. Like the whole thing is done as fast as I possibly can, basically.
Yeah. You cheese it.
Yeah. Like I don't spend time sitting in like around the anomalies, navigating it, throwing bolts and stuff. I find out exactly where I need to be and then just dart there in and out.
Yeah. But that's like the only way you can do it. The game makes it impossible to like do it any other way.
Well, if you take the radiation medicine before you go in, you can spend a little bit of time in there.
Yeah, but it's always so expensive. You can't afford it. So you just have to end up cheesing
Default
it.
anomaly.
Well, I don't mean specifically Anomaly, because like I said, they're balanced, but like a lot of like the misery stuff was always fucking... It was just impossible. You had to cheese it.
Do they have the anti-radiation cigarettes in the other mods?
I think most mods, yeah, every mod.
Yeah, well, they're really, really useful. I carried tons of those.
Yeah, they're useful, except a lot of them down your health. Like a significant amount.
No, I
know a lot of the miseries.
I haven't encountered that.
Call of Misery, and I think Last Day, and I think just Call of Pripyat Misery, all have it. So like, yeah, you can use cigarettes if you want to die.
Okay,
Which
well,
was
that
so
seems
stupid.
more balanced.
It's
I mean,
not
it seems
balanced,
more
though.
balanced because...
Why would it hurt you straight up? And then you have to spend like 3,000 rubles on a medkit.
I'm not saying it's... Well, no, they're supposed to be cheap. Like, really cheap. Like...
Yeah, but they aren't.
It's quite an
that's
advantage to basically have radiation immunity as long as you have cigarettes.
Yeah, but then you need the health, and it ruins the point of them, because they cost a fair amount sometimes too.
Yeah.
Like you might as well just buy a medkit and take the damage and heal up later, or just drink water. That's another one.
Yeah, that's... It is dumb, but like I understand why they did it.
Yeah. It's like there were certain things they were able to make detailed, so they did, but there were other things that they couldn't. So it's kind of like some of these things are super detailed and very intricate.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes no point because there's just an alternate way to do it that just completely saves you effort, essentially.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why that whole, like, advanced, like, camping system...
No, I've never used it.
But, like, why would you even use it?
Oh, cool. I have and like you put down an egg crate and then you put down the fucking sleeping bag. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but
Like, yeah, I can use a compression bag.
the whole thing with the like portable cooking kits and stuff.
I've never used them.
It's like oh yeah, I can buy the cooking kit, spend like 2,000 rubles on charcoal, which is like 1 or 2 uses,
Yeah.
and then cook like mutant meat.
And it still gives
It's
you
like-
radiation, by the way,
And it
when you
still
cook
gives
it.
you 1,000,000 radiation after you
I've
cook it.
never eaten it. It's always like, okay, I can eat this and get radiation, or spend 100 rubles on bread. I'm gonna buy bread.
Yeah. Although I always when I played, I like weighed up value to satiation. How do you even say that word they use for like the hunger bar?
I have no idea.
It's
I've never thought about that
it's
before.
this SATI satiety.
Satiety?
anyway.
Who cares?
Anyway, so I weighed up the ruble value to the satiety of the items when I was playing, and it seems like beef tushonka and like canned tomatoes are like the best.
Yeah, like, why even bother getting radiation? And then, yeah, you would have to like buy like the mutant food and then buy water to prevent yourself from dying or something. But if you use cigarettes, you would take damage. And I actually think in Misery, if I remember, normal color Pripyat Misery, I might be wrong, but you would actually take health damage from eating the mutant food. So it's like, what am I doing? Why am I bothering?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah. That's a huge problem all throughout Misery. It's like, you can have armor-piercing bullets, or you can just aim for the head. It's like, because body shots do nothing with any bullets.
Yeah. Basically, the only thing is like, how big of a bullet do I need to one-shot this thing in the head?
Yeah. That's it's so flawed, unfortunately. You can only get so detailed with it. And they try to sell it as really hardcore and detailed, but in reality, it's really detailed, but it's like ludicrous. It's a big problem with Misery. Did you get all that, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
It's all good.
And I'm assuming
I'm thinking about... Sorry?
No, you go.
I'm thinking about what stream games you could play when you're like done with Stalker.
I haven't even gotten there yet. I haven't started thinking about that. The Phantom Forces is a classic, but everyone gets sick of that so fast.
I don't know about Phantom Forces streams, like if I'm not playing.
Oh, yeah.
I like to be involved in that. It kind of feels like I'm missing out if I'm just watching.
Well, it's because you are.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you do Phantom Forces tonight, I can join, so it's no problem. But you're doing Stalker, so...
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what other games have I been known to... Unturned, that was it. Phantom Forces and Unturned.
Oh yeah, and this weekend... I can play. Well, I mean, all week basically. I can play now.
Good.
If I need to join anything. And,
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'll be finishing Stalker like tomorrow or whatever other day.
Also, I have my actual good new mic at my other place.
Oh wait, the Meteor?
All I heard was, "Oh,
The Meteor. The one
yes.
you bought. Okay.
It's really good." Luke, Aslan's boy,
Yeah.
was complimenting it.
I cannot wait to hear it. You should bring
Yeah,
it around with
it's-
you. You should move it with you so you can use it on your laptop.
True. But I didn't really expect I was going to be like doing anything like literally all I bring is my headphones because all I end up doing is watching like Twitch and YouTube when I'm here.
Fair
Or if I
enough.
really feel like it, playing like an Xbox 360 game or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I cannot wait to hear Nocturnal in HD.
I only heard Nocturnal.
In HD.
Yes.
High definition Nocturnal. Who has good
Luke
internet.
was, yes, Luke was quite surprised by it. He said it changed his, I think it changed his perspective on me quite a lot. Like
Wait,
my
what?
voice,
Wait, what?
not on me as a person, but like how he perceives me, like how I talk.
Whoa. I'm even
know what I
more
mean?
excited now.
Yeah,
'Cause I
it's
don't know-
it's
I don't
really
know
a
what it means.
life-changing thing, this microphone. I'm making it out to be.
It's like I'll be talking to a completely different person. You're not even going to be British anymore. You'll just have like a completely different accent.
Yeah, I'll go back to doing the Scottish accent thing.
Turns out he was Scottish the whole time.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, you're partially American. I keep forgetting, apparently.
Yeah, we were going to talk about it this podcast, and I'm yawning again.
Yeah, like, apparently part of your family lives in America. No, you said your mother was American.
Yes.
But now she
Fully
lives in the
American.
UK. Fully American.
Yeah.
So was it like she moved to the UK? Or hold on. So like explain to me how that works. What happens?
I was like in the womb when she immigrated.
Gotcha.
So yeah, and then I was born here. So I am like a citizen and everything, but I can and am applying for a US citizenship as well.
You can have dual citizenships? That makes sense, I guess.
Huh?
You can have dual citizenship with the UK.
Yeah, I can.
That's
And
useful.
I have my finals in June, but after that, it's pretty much set that I'm going to the US.
That's gonna be weird. You'll be in a similar time zone for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Streams will be in the afternoon instead of the evening. I don't even think you'll watch streams though, because you'll probably be doing other stuff.
Streams. Although I will be chilling out.
Yeah, you're not. It's not like you're constantly doing something.
No.
We just said Michigan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Have you actually visited the U.S. beforehand? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, loads of times.
Oh, okay.
Like 11 times at this point.
Now, I've never been to the U.K., so I have no idea.
There is not much to know. It's like, basically don't look at it as a tourist location at all.
Well, never did, thankfully.
It's basically like
Small.
Yeah,
It's small.
and a lot of fields and hills and sheep.
Lots of sheep.
Yes, loads and loads and loads and loads of sheep.
Why sheep specifically?
Because the wool and
Mutton.
yeah, meat, I guess.
Do they sell like sheep burgers?
Yeah, lamb burgers.
Weird. I've never seen those. Never even thought about it till now.
They're pretty good.
What kind of other weird burgers they sell?
Venison.
Oh, do they really sell those though? That's just like your friend who's a hunter would just like sell you that. You don't get it at the grocery store.
No, it's at a restaurant. I had one at a restaurant.
Are you
like a week
fucking
ago.
serious?
Yeah.
What? Weird. I've never seen that at a restaurant. I'm not even joking. No, I'm
You've
not
never
even
seen
joking.
venison at a
No,
Okay.
and I'm American. What?
It's kind of like a gourmet thing.
Well, yeah, it has to be gourmet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even just manufacture this medicine.
Yeah,
They're like deer farms.
Yeah. It was really good as well.
I think the only other weird burger I've had was like quail burger.
That sounds so wrong.
Oh, they were great. Trust me, it was delicious.
I don't know why it's funny to have a quail burger.
It really is, but it's delicious. Oh wait, have you ever shot guns in the U.S.? Have you handled firearms?
No.
Oh. So, like, you're in the U.S., you can't even enjoy the thing the U.S. is known for. Guns. That's unfortunate.
Not in my family, really.
That's very unfortunate.
My mum has shot them.
Well, that's because she's American. Like, properly.
Yeah. But, yeah. I know, like, her mum and stuff is, like, very against that kind of stuff.
Oh, no, that's the worst. You have to break the mold. Move to the U.S. and just shoot guns. Make it a living. Don't even shoot anything, just shoot guns for a living. Firearms tester.
Like, the closest I've come to it is just, like, there was, like, an exhibition of, like, some old World War II replica guns. That's, like...
Oh, did you get to handle them?
Like, hold them and
oh, that's
handle
cool.
them. Yeah.
That's really cool. What kind of gun do you know?
Well, they're all British guns, so I doubt you'd know them. There was the Webley revolver in 38 and 45.
Oh, that's cool.
The 45 one is chunky, to say the least.
Chunky.
Very heavy, front heavy.
Most guns are heavy, yeah.
Yeah, but this especially, like front, like not very well balanced. That's
how you compensate for muzzle rise.
Yes.
On a revolver.
And also a Lewis gun.
Oh, that's really cool.
And an SMLE Mark III.
Well, what? I don't even know what. I don't even. Oh, Lee Enfield. Okay.
Lee Enfield, yeah.
Like, what is it? What the fuck is an SMLE?
A fancy way of saying Lee Enfield.
Yeah.
Rifle. What else? I think that might be it. I don't know. I would look back in my chat history because I talked to Luke about it. But he's been banned like 3 times since then.
Oh, banned from Discord?
Yeah. It's just like I look down my DMs, it's like, oh, deleted user. Well, looks like we're gonna have to add him again.
How many accounts has he made so far then?
I think this is his 3rd or 4th.
How does he keep getting banned?
Because he keeps joining Nazi servers.
Why?
Because he just has this thing. It's for memes. But he just has this thing.
Don't tell me he's
like,
a Nazi.
No, he just has this thing for like German and like he's one of those like military meme people.
Oh no!
Like historical, like military meme kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I guess
like Connell.
No, Connell's different, but yes.
Yeah, but Connell is he sort of has that as well with like the whole Prussian thing. with Luke, it's Germany.
He gets into Nazi servers.
Yes.
How can I make memes? Nazis.
And he has sort of stories about people on there who are actually Nazi.
He's like, wait, hold on, guys, this is a joke.
Yeah, at that point you're like, wait a sec, like this isn't really a meme anymore. So yeah, and then he's like, oh no, like I got banned again because basically, like they don't.
It's just
they don't
association.
Yeah, they don't discriminate. They just wipe out everyone on the server when they
just
find it out.
They just nuke the
Yeah.
server.
They just nuke it.
Like, you're probably just get the fuck out of here.
Unless you're a furry.
That's true. Who's into little boys specifically? That's fine.
Yeah.
No problem with it.
Then you can be the sole person in the server.
They just wipe out everybody with people with furry profile pictures.
Yeah, it's been like repurposed.
How to not get banned?
How to not get banned is put a furry profile picture on.
Yeah. It's like a shield. It's like immunity forever.
Yeah. 100% ban immunity.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, dude, I'm yawning too. What is it, 4:30? Yep. When do we start? We have been podcasting for 1:45.
1 hour 45.
That's correct.
Wow. I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, half an hour of the time has been spent saying, what? What was that, Agent? Repeat yourself?
Yeah, I'm really sorry about
It's
that.
fine. Listen, like I
There's
said,
always got to be something.
like I said, I'm glad that we're able to just do this at all. It's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been cool.
What are topics we haven't covered yet? Oh, I touched the mic.
You haven't done ASMR yet?
Right, that's because it's not. Is it a vacuum cleaner?
What?
Oh no, it must have been the fan.
It's my fan, probably.
Yeah, okay. This is not ASMR. This is a podcast.
Well, you can do an ASMR podcast.
I have some leftover popcorn. Hold on.
Okay.
It's not loud enough. It's like wet popcorn.
Yeah, bad effort.
My dog's too lazy to eat it off the floor. He can't be bothered. Come on, treat. Come on. He's just fucking looking at me. Whatever. You have any pets? Oh, besides your birds. Oh, that's right. You have fucking birds.
Yeah, my bird, yeah. I will send you a picture of what it looks like. Not the actual one because I can't be bothered, but here is the.
You're eventually going to have to send a
species.
picture of the actual bird.
Yes, I will. Okay.
But you have one bird.
Yes.
That's what's the name?
Cockatiel.
Cockatiel. All right. It's a male or female?
Female.
Cool. Tell me about it. Talk about this bird. Every little detail.
It is very old.
Wait, what? How old?
Very old. Like.
Give me an age, dude.
It stopped laying eggs. Like 5 years ago.
I don't know what does that mean though? How old in years is it?
It's a teenager. Like it's like it could be like my younger brother in age.
Can you not give me a number? When did you get the bird?
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna guess like 14.
Damn! Holy shit! 14 for a bird? I thought birds live like 2 years or something. 14 years.
13 or 14, something like that.
Does every bird live to be that long? Holy shit!
I'm really surprised it's still alive. I'm kind of worried.
Is its feathers falling off, or is it like naked?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's just like I don't know. It's just like, oh yeah, you're still there.
Like check on it. He's like, you're alive, right? Yeah, okay. Let's make sure. What are some like? Does your bird
like? It's hard to remember when it even stopped laying eggs.
You just stop thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you take it around with you, or is it just at your dad's house?
It's just at my dad's. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does that mean your dad has to take care of it?
Going past.
Oh, I kind of hear it a little bit. I heard a little bit of it.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of other pets, but they are no longer with us.
They died.
Yes.
What kind of pets? Dogs, cats?
I can actually show you a picture of this one. It's my favorite pet ever. It was so nice, so lovely. I'm going to go on my Facebook, but I'm not going to send you a Facebook link for obvious
That's
reasons.
a smart decision. Now we just send a screenshot, not a link to an image.
Not a screen. Not. It's like, oh yeah, here's a link to my Facebook profile.
Yeah. Don't even send me the link to the image or anything. Just.
No, I won't. By the way, I don't use Facebook. It's just I have a bunch of old photos on there.
I don't even have photos on mine. I just have one. I haven't touched it in years. Fuck you, Zuckerberg. Can't take my information.
I'm scrolling down, scrolling.
You'll find it eventually.
I'm scrolling.
Scrolling.
I'm scrolling. It was my profile picture at one point.
I think you can look at specifically profile pictures.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't know. Don't take information from me. I'm not reliable.
Oh, here you go.
You don't found it?
It's kind of a...
Doesn't need to be good quality if you can't get a good quality.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
pulling it up on stream though when I see it. Oh, by the way, I never pulled up his bird. Here's the bird. It's just a cockatiel. It's just your standard picture of a cockatiel. It's not very special.
Sorry, what?
I was just talking to the thing. Don't worry about it. Forget about it.
What? Are you talking to chat or something?
Just don't worry about it.
Has there been any chat?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Wait. Yes, there has been. Just now.
Is it Sai or something?
No.
Or just you?
It's just me. I just typed in the chat. Did you get this image?
Here you go. Yeah.
Oh, here it comes. I'm ready. Any second now. Ah, that's adorable.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Tilly.
That's incredible. Look at that dirty ass door.
Yeah.
So what's the name that you said?
Yeah, my dirty room.
What's the name
terrible.
of the dog?
Tilly.
Tilly. This sounds so British to me for some reason.
Yeah, it's like an old. It's like a British grandmother name.
It really does sound like that. It doesn't sound American at all.
No.
That's adorable though.
Yeah.
But did you hear that motorcycle?
Yes.
Good.
Very, very faintly.
It's outside my house. We have motorcycles going through at 4:37 in the morning. Who the fuck is out?
Yeah. Other than that, I've just had like gerbils and stuff.
I've never had any like gerbils, small pets. Probably because my parents wouldn't let me, because they would die so fast. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Just give me long-lasting pets, like dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll sit them for like 7 years.
If you had like a pet turtle, it'd last like 40 years or something. I don't know how long they last in captivity.
Do you have a turtle?
No.
One of my friends has turtles. Turtles are cool. I don't know, they're not very interesting pets though. It's just a fucking turtle. it's
yeah,
just,
pretty much.
Cool. What does your turtle do? He sits there.
Yeah.
He just is a turtle. Excuse me. Birds, on the other hand, does your bird do anything like? Does it have like any weird quirks? Because it's like.
Does it do any tricks?
Yeah, you know. Cause like, can it talk or something?
It screeches very loudly, very frequently.
Okay, I hear that sometimes actually.
You have
a little bit.
Wait, in this call?
I think like once so far, but I know I've heard it in the background
sounds
before.
Like an ear piercing sort of like hardly even a noise.
I just hear like kind of like that.
I know that's me.
No, I know it's the bird because it sounds like it's in the background, like while you're talking.
Okay.
I don't know how far. I don't know where the bird is.
It's in the next room.
That's probably why it's so quiet.
Yeah, and I have the door closed. So.
Oh, is this your bedroom and you purposely keep it not in the bedroom?
Oh, I would die if it was in my bedroom. I would never sleep. Like,
does it not sleep?
It does. It's just if I kept making noise, it would stay up. And like whenever it hears noise, it makes more noise.
It just naturally just kind of chirps at anything.
Yeah.
Do you know why it chirps? Is it like a territorial thing?
No, it's just like it thinks it's other. If it hears a noise, it thinks it's like other animals or something.
Oh, okay. Because I never understood why like birds would like talk if it wasn't talking to another bird. You know, it was just kind of like there.
Yeah, they're trying to communicate if anything is out there.
Ah, okay. It's like a foghorn, except without the fog.
Although it does hiss.
Wait, what? Birds can hiss?
Yeah.
What? What is that? Is it like a cat or is it more like a?
It's a lot less scary than like hiss implies.
It's just like
because it's just a little birdie hiss, right?
I don't recreate it for me.
It's almost like funny. It's like a
like
yes, but like it's like its way of telling you to like ward off. Like
it's like, hey, fuck
it just
you,
hisses
go away.
and it like taps its beak on the ground. It's just like, don't cross this line. You know what I mean?
That's funny. And does it talk? Like, does it try to like talk? Does it like?
It's not like a talking cockatiel.
Does it grumble?
No.
No, so it only chirps.
Yeah, only chirps and hisses.
And does this one have any specific quirks to it, like itself?
Well, when it's let out, I don't know if you're like, were you just coughing?
No, I was just coughing.
Okay.
Don't worry, I would tell you if my dad found me. You would know.
Okay. So when it's let out, a lot of the time, like if something like spooks it, it'll just fly like laps around the room like 3 times, like around the ceiling. It like won't try and like get away. It'll basically just like its way of being surprised is just to take off and fly 3 laps around the room.
Do you let it out often, and does it like kind of like explore around, or does it just shit everywhere?
Both. But yeah, and sometimes it'll like land on your head and stuff.
Has it shit on you before? Specifically your head?
No.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let a bird land on my head just because I figured it was shit on me.
Probably the funniest is when it does the like lap thing going around the room, but when you're eating, because it tries to like go near your food. It doesn't like dive at your food or anything, but it tries to land and like look at your food, and then you like brush it off again, and then it does like 3 more laps and then lands back down on like my dad's food or something, and then he brushes it off, and then it goes around and around and around again.
So you just kind of let it loose around the house and it just kind of flies around? Does it sting?
Around the room. We only keep it in one room.
So you have to cordon it off.
It's just flying around going crazy over and over.
Have you ever accidentally lost it before?
Lost it.
I don't know. Like, it got out somewhere and you had to like chase it down.
It's went up the stairs before. We try and keep it downstairs, and then you have Dad is the one who handles it.
It's your bird, but he handles it.
No, it's not mine. It's like, I mean, it's ours, but he handles it.
No, comrade, it is ours. Okay.
Yeah. But he has to like grab it, which is quite comical because it's it's like it's like tapping on him and like screeching and hissing and stuff.
He's like
it's
fighting
like
him?
so because he's holding it like a little rodent or something, bringing it downstairs.
Is it like a pain in the ass to control? Do you have to like try like constantly?
No, it sounds kind of cruel, but like
Well, no, I
mean,
understand.
It's for its own good, but just it squirming around like a little worm. It's just like.
Is it like a dick to you guys, or like what? Does it like try to peck you?
Well, I kind of have a weird relationship with it because I don't really interact with it much. But like when I come in, because like whenever there's a noise at the door, I think it thinks it's like my dad. So it just goes crazy. But then like when I come in the door, it thinks it's my dad, and then I go up to it and I'm not my dad, and it's like, oh,
I don't give a fuck about you.
oh, it's him again. And then, like, if I get close, it's just like hissing and pecking and stuff.
So it is kind of a dick to you. You can't really just kind of chill out with it.
Yeah, not really.
It's just one of those constantly uptight birds.
Yeah.
Is it hostile to your dad, or can your dad like handle it at all?
It's hostile to my dad, but in a funny way, because it doesn't want to like hurt my dad or anything, so it tries to, like, if it doesn't want to go out of the cage or something, it tries to be as intimidating as possible without like actually doing anything. So it's just like hissing incessantly and trying to like back off. But like when it gets grabbed, it just like doesn't care as much as you would expect it to with like the show it's been putting on, hissing at you.
It's like, oh fuck, we get it. Oh, okay, well, you got it.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, the only bird I ever had
I don't know what
experience
much
with,
else there is to say.
only bird I've had an experience with is my my grandfather's on my mother's side. So my French grandfather. He has a bird. I don't even know what kind of bird it is. It might be a cockatiel, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is. But it's like this ancient bird. I think it's older than I am. Maybe. I don't even know what kind of bird it is, though. But it is the most annoying. Like, I swear to God. Like, if you enter his house, it'll just constantly be squeaking, like... It'll just, like, make those noises. Huge pain in the ass. I don't know much about it other than that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the same with all birds.
They all fucking hate you.
They hate you, and they're just born to make noise.
I don't know, but I know there's people that keep birds as pets that, like, the birds are, like, chill. But I don't know. I hear the bird in the background, by the way. I kind of hear it.
Yeah, that's it doing, like, a little bit of chirping or something. Like,
yeah.
There's like an off chance my dad is there or something. It's not quite sure. But
like, hey.
when it's sure of it, it's going to go crazy.
It just goes, hey. Hey.
It's like hey, are you... It's like...
Hey.
Like you know when you hear like a noise and you try and like say, hey, are you there, without making too much noise, and then you get like progressively louder. That's like what it's doing right now.
That's what I'll do in Stalker. If like, is there something there? And I turn on my flashlight and turn it off to see if it triggers it, so I know to shoot at it or not.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tarkov. Wiggle.
Yeah.
Wiggle. No, it's an AI. Wiggle. No, it's an AI. Wiggle. Oh shit.
Yeah, if you get domed, then you know it's a player.
Fucking Tarkov, I swear.
It's like, oh, wiggle. Oh, my brain just got blown up. So it must have been.
And Tarkov, I keep getting so triggered. I don't even know if I want to play it. I keep thinking about it, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's like, yeah, it's a cool game, but you know what else is cool? Not lagging when I fucking shoot something. Damn.
I feel like it would be hilarious to duo in like a funny way.
Oh, for sure. That's what Staz and I did a little bit.
Yeah.
We didn't really fuck around as much, but
Did you make like any? Did you survive a raid?
no, you don't understand. I died every raid, and he extracts with all the loot. Every fucking raid. It's the worst. I get domed by something, and then I just make him turn on his share screen, and I guide him to the extract, and that's it.
Wow. So do you like know the extracts now? Because I don't.
Well, I know most of the extracts, the old ones, not the new ones. But it's like, Tarkov has always been this thing where like I kill 0 PMCs, even if they're hatchlings. I can't fucking. They always end up either killing me or something. I kill scavs all the time, but the moment there's a human, my game will lag and I will not be able to fight them. It's always impossible.
Yeah, honestly, my biggest fear is just like being disrupted by like lag or like my computer stuttering or something.
It's not just a fear; it happens. I'm not even joking. I think you've seen it on streams where like I'll be like, finally a PMC I can kill, and then my game stutters, and then I die every time.
I remember that one time where you actually got like you were in like a CQC situation and you were fighting a guy, and then you just went to spray him with a AKSU, and you accidentally held down free look.
Fuck.
So your mouse was locked.
I don't even know how that happened. God, I hate it so much.
Your head was just like cocked to the right, and you were just firing.
I got so pissed. I remember that. I get angry thinking about that.
Yeah,
I remember pretty recently with Staz. I remember I was gonna shoot at some guy, but my AKS went off to the side because for some fucking reason I sprinted and then stopped suddenly, and it just kind of like ugh.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I fear.
But it's the only stuff that happens. That's the problem. You'll never get a player kill, and everyone else is better than you. That's one of those. It's the meta.
This is why people have gear fear.
It's not even gear fear. It's like, I don't give a fuck, but can I please kill somebody?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, why would I if the game's gonna stutter?
That's true. That was another factor that kept me back so long.
Because it's so likely you'll lose it to factors that are just like outside your control.
Yeah. And that's always like, oh well, I have 15 AKs. I've never touched a single one. Why would I? And it's always a squad of 3 players.
With AKs,
it's like, always impossible.
I wouldn't care really. Like AKs are honestly like the best thing you can do to like counter the stuttering is just spraying.
You'll understand when you play. You'll be like, well, this is the only AK I can find within like an hour. It took me like a day to get this. I'm not spending it dying.
No, AKs are really common.
Tell me, buy the fucking game and play it, and you tell me that when you play the game and leave your raids with like Macarons.
Even if you don't find them at like 30k.
I know, but that adds up so fast. Because then you buy the magazines, then you buy the ammo. But no, now you need to buy a rig, and if you're gonna buy that, you might as well buy armor. All right, because you gotta buy the armor. Oh, then you have to buy the meds, because you're not gonna go in without your meds, and so you go in full kit, and you lose all of it because you can't just go in with just an AK. You're gonna lose it. You're most definitely gonna lose it. And all your firefights are against people with like scopes, and like they know what they're doing. That's always the problem. Everyone is better than you. That's always my issue in Tarkov. Everyone is better. So you're constantly like trying to kill these people that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or their groups. Right. Groups is always the problem. And that's kind of like, why would I bother why would I bother taking all this gear out when I always find like 5 people at once? It's such a pain. I love that, by the way. I don't even know what that is. just legs.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
One sec.
Oh, did that Reddit post get anywhere, by the way?
No,
R
it got like
slash
nothing. I think it was
stalker.
way too obscure.
I know my comment is in there. R slash stalker. Sort by new. It does. It's so white at the bottom. What the fuck? What is this?
What?
What am I looking at anyways? Who is this?
Wait, you don't know this meme?
No. I've seen it before, but I don't know
Okay,
it.
well, don't look it up, okay?
Oh, why not?
The whole thing is just like inserting this guy into things because just like
Oh wait, yeah, no, I've seen it. Found footage of legendary Mr. Chicken Legs at Yanav Station. Upvote. Taco
doesn't
fuck, I ovariary stalker vodka ass misanthrope bread. Dick cheeky uvula, I fucking ate mac and boondoggle. Zodiac chicken is denitrification smelly gay. Agreed. Hold on, here's a comment. Did you just type all the English words you know, or does this mean something if I rearrange the letters? No comments. Nah, he's been standing too close to the brain scorcher. This guy knows how to roleplay.
Yeah, he does.
That was a great stream we had today.
Yeah, well,
We covered a lot of ground.
I've slept between then and this stream.
Yeah,
So it was last night for me.
you're right. Well, it was a great stream we had last night. We got to do so many things. We made comments. We made horrible horror music. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was amazing. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. Met Michael Jackson. We got quests done. And did a lot of things. What other? It was Psy made a song. Oh no.
I don't know why all that white is in there. I'm sorry.
Did you make that just now?
No, I just cropped it out.
Oh, okay.
It was from this image. I'm sorry about my laptop mouse sound.
It's not that bad. Trash child. Yeah, that's basically what it is. There's always the anomalies in Stalker. I really don't know. I'm looking at the image. I have no idea where that shadow came from. I'm speechless. Because there's nobody up there. Where would the light come from?
Oh, you're talking about Mr. Chicken Legs.
Yeah. How did that happen? What is it?
I think it's the shadow of like his legs below the thing, like projected.
How?
Lightning bug.
Even
Lightning bug.
no. That is such an I have never seen that. That's impossible.
Well,
I've seen lightning bugs. This is not what they look like. I would know because I've seen them.
I love his clown shoes.
Look at those thin ankles.
He looks like he's wearing pantaloons.
He does. I just don't
Got,
understand.
Like Mickey Mouse feet.
That's the first thing I thought of. I got all the shit you're ever gonna need, huh?
Oh my god. I mean, we have the Aloha sound file.
Aloha.
That's his thing, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking aloha.
Aloha.
I don't remember if the Russian one says aloha. I really don't remember. Probably. I hope not.
I'm getting really hangry.
It is. We are at 2 hours 14 minutes, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. What time is it for you? It's almost 10 o'clock, isn't it?
Eh? What you say, mate?
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Right? Am I wrong? Am I right?
Yes.
Damn. How time flies. It's also super fucking windy right now. Like, my house is like, ugh, doing the noises. Do you have wind in Britain?
No.
Oh. It's a completely different atmosphere.
Yeah, we have tons of wind. Like, the only, like, talking point for, like, small talk in this country is like, oh, the weather is terrible, isn't it? So, oh yeah, it's
how
been
many
really
how
rainy
many
and
days are
stormy and
sunny?
horrible, like every day.
How often do you get rain? Like, on a daily
It's
basis?
literally, like, every other day.
Oh, that's nice. I like the rain.
It gets old pretty quick.
So yeah, you like the rain. You won't like it if it's every day.
Yeah. It's honestly, the wind is the worst thing.
Is it really intense?
It's not intense, it's just bitter cold. It's like not Arctic cold. It's not like the cold you can prepare for. It's just like randomly you get up in the morning and you go out and there's just this like bone chilling wind. It's like, it's not fast wind, it's not intense, it's just like,
It's just cold.
yeah, it's terrible.
From the ocean.
Yeah, it is.
Good thing we don't have that here in America. We don't need no ocean.
We don't need no ocean.
Actually, what's the size of the East Coast compared to the UK? Hold on. I'm sure there's a Google thing somewhere. UK versus East Coast. A Reddit post. Holy shit.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the comparison of the UK to the East Coast. Hold on.
In size?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
My state alone is basically like more than half the UK. That's insane. You guys have basically nothing. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, that's really weird. You could probably walk from one end of the country to the other in a day.
People basically
horizontally.
have.
Yeah. I'm sure it's like a hiking thing. Like, I'm sure it's pretty popular. Yeah. Do you guys have like mountains? A mountain at least?
Yeah.
York is touching New York. That's very dangerous. They could annihilate each other. Don't cross the streams.
We have, God, what are they called? We have the Brecon Beacons.
You have a mountain.
Yes,
Snowdon Mountain.
Yes, and Snowdonia. That's what I was thinking of.
3,560. This is the East Coast. Well, that's just North. No, it says Eastern North America. So our tallest, I think, it's looking like on the East Coast. 66,000. Oh, ours is doubles of yours. Oh,
Wow.
Ooh. Suck it.
Yeah. We just have a lot of hills.
Oh, well, yeah.
Way too many hills.
That means it's not unreasonable to like be able to go to every mountain and climb on top of every mountain in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. This one says 4,000. That's actually pretty close. You're up there. Oh, the second highest mountain in the UK. It's the highest mountain in the UK. Probably nothing above 5,000. Have you gone up mountains before in the UK? Like, what mountains have you?
Elan Valley.
Is it nice and high up? Or?
It's not high up, it's just scenic. Well, it is high up, but relatively to your mountains, it really isn't.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Florida?
To what? Florida.
Have you ever been?
Oh, yes.
You have?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't?
No.
It's weird. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what your geography is like, but where I live, right, if you look in a direction, you're eventually going to see like a landmass kind of like raising above the horizon. If you go to Florida, it's literally the flattest thing. Like, it's flat. Like, if you're a certain height up, like, you will eventually you could see forever. It's so weird.
Yeah, I went to Belgium and it was like that.
Yeah. And then, like, remember, actually recently, within a year, I've been to, like, I went to Utah. And
I went there, like 2 years ago.
You did?
So.
To
Yeah.
Utah? Oh, shit, wait, when? Hold on, when?
Turns out we have encountered each other in the past.
That would be fucking weird. When? When and why?
Wait, I'm gonna go back on my Facebook and check.
I'll have to check when I went. That would be weird. Like, seriously. If we were in Utah at the same time. Like, not even the same place, just the same time.
There's a picture here from the 10th of August, 2018.
Nope. I was in May.
Damn.
That would have been cool. Seriously. So I was there earlier than you then.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been so fucking weird. Honestly. We were both
like,
in Utah at the same time.
what if it's like, oh yeah, did you see a guy with like this description? And then I say like, yes.
Oh yeah. Some really white, tall kid. Just really white, like shiny. Where in Utah did you go? And why?
I can't really remember. We went on like a tour. So I went to Utah, Nevada, and Arizona. So it's all kind of like a blur.
Oh, why?
It's just like a tour. It's just like a road trip.
Oh, okay. When I was there, I went around like this Salt Lake area. It was pretty surreal. I don't know what scenery was like for you, but it's like you leave the grocery store, and then there's just like this fucking mountain range right in front of you.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That to me, that was insane.
We went to Zion National Park. I remember that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's also where the Fallout New Vegas DLC was.
Oh, was it like
The
reliving?
whole reason we made the trip.
I've been there virtually. It's like Second Life.
I'm not a gamer because I have no life. I'm a gamer because I have many lives.
How many? Like 2.
Yeah, because I only play like 2 games.
Fallout and Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I haven't played any of the Fallout games, honestly. Unfortunate.
I mean, you tried to play New Vegas.
You're right, and I did not like it at all.
There is a lot not to like, but it's just like
Absolutely.
the RPG and story elements.
No, you know what it
really.
is? It's Stalker. It's basically, it's in the same boat as Stalker. You're going to like it if you're into those sort of things. Like Stalker, I'm into shitting my pants and shooting things. I guess with Fallout, it's more like you're really into those kind of like tactics in the story. But it was just like,
yeah, it's like branching storyline. That's the main draw.
yeah. But for me, it was like, all right, I shot this guy in the head. How many times? Can you fucking die, please?
Yeah, you kind of need to do away with the concept of headshots killing people instantly. And
Yeah,
in
that's
Fallout.
probably what my issue was.
um,
Ha, tactics? I don't need those. I have my aim.
yeah, I mean,
That
there's
worked
no
out great.
tactics to the battles in Fallout, really.
Just kind of luck, I guess, in RPG aspects.
It's just what are the stats of your weapon, and can you vaguely aim?
Yeah, I never really liked that personally. I never liked, like, cool, you've played longer, so you get more of an advantage. I was never really into that sort of concept. I don't know why.
What, just progression?
Maybe that, but it's just like, if you have the skill to do something, you can't because you don't have the right level. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I get what you mean, but if you are good enough and like know the game, there are loads and loads of shortcuts and like cool ways to get around problems and like enemies in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like one of the main boundaries to the main story is that the road to the north to
Fitting.
yes, to New Vegas, the city is like blocked off by like Cazadors and Death Claws and stuff. But you can actually deal with the Death Claws if you get like loads of dynamite and use it really smartly, for example. So, like, sure, you can like go in like level 50 with an anti-material rifle or something and just blast them, but at the same time there are loads of ways around like problems low level in New Vegas. So like, while your stats scale with the progression, even on top of just finding smart ways to deal with enemies, there's like diplomatic options to the quests if you're not good enough combat wise. So
Yeah, I think that's how you know I'm American. Just fucking shoot. It works.
yeah, no diplomatic options. They always end badly.
I remember I was so mad. It was like, I shot him 5 times in the head. Why isn't he dead?
Yeah, I mean,
I can't lean around corners.
Diplomacy
The fuck is this shit?
diplomacy never works because you know what they say about compromise. It only leaves both parties disgruntled.
Unless it's compromised with the gun. Then it leaves them dead. That's what I like.
Yes.
I find it funny that I'm so into shooting things. in the games, to be clear.
There are honestly great mods. I've said this so many times for making the combat good in New Vegas.
If you can make it like Stalker good, I'm down.
I'm
Only
going to show you a video right now, and I want you to show it on stream.
I'll do it. I'm still screen sharing too, so you can see it too. You just won't be able to hear it. I just put. Oops. What did I do? I don't want to talk about it.
I'm going to make a desktop shortcut to this video. The grandma.
don't even want to fucking talk about it. It's muted. All right.
From California are being turned away from Mojave
It's kind of got like a bit of a cinematic aspect to it. So hold on.
Yeah.
Those were our top stories.
Look at that nicely modeled 1911. What the fuck? Oh, great. It can stick into my thing. Ooh. Could you hear my neck crack?
Yes.
Cool. What am I watching, by the way?
Just give it a sec, okay? See, that was a nice animation.
Those are
Look at that great animation.
These are probably better than Stalker animations, honestly. Except the third person, they look ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true. Also, ignore these like dumb takedowns. They're a separate mod. And the ridiculous smoke effects.
Yeah, very ridiculous. Realistic in a sense. I know Dead Air has those. See, this is the type of gunplay I could probably get behind.
Yeah.
Like, bullets hurt. Oh shit. Not even Stalker has that.
You bastard!
These cutscene kills are so cheesy.
Exactly what they were going for. Ooh. Oh, cheeky break. Oh. Oh.
In like the Matrix moment.
That's honestly pretty fun to watch. It's cool that they can make those. Can't do that in X-ray. Oh, this is so bullet sponge.
What, like 3 bullets?
No, you're the bullet sponge.
Oh yeah, I mean they're showing off a trailer. They probably have God mode on.
Yeah. All I really wanted to have happen is that when somebody gets shot, they die. At least one bullet.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely possible. You just download a mod.
Yeah.
Clean AF.
Yeah, I know. When did New Vegas come out?
2010?
Oh, so it's newer than Stalker, too.
Yeah.
And the engine is definitely more refined, to say the least. In a sense.
Yes.
Is that a Roblox advertisement? It was. And that makes me realize Stalker came out in 2006, and yet like these mods now make it look like it's like a game from like yesterday. It's insane.
I swear one of them came out in 2009. Am I dreaming?
I can't spell, I'm sorry. You're
Yeah.
right, this is 2009. But the original engine...
10 out of 10 rating on one of those. Jesus
okay,
Christ.
of course, 2007. 7. And, of course, the retarded cousin. That's an 8. This is the first Call of Pripyat engine. This is whatever.
Stalker seems very 2008.
Because it is.
Yeah. But it's like 2008, sort of like Xbox 360, just like muddy graphics. Sort of era.
Muddy is the word. Yes. I actually
like
hate Shadow
Gears of
Chernobyl.
War kind of thing.
Like graphically, Shadow Chernobyl. Actually, everything in Shadow Chernobyl was just. It looked so scuffed. Hold on. We have some 1080p gameplay. Oh, never mind. We're getting
Wow, look at this 1080p gameplay of Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl.
It's fucking Grammarly.
But what if you have a hard to read sentence in Shadow of Chernobyl?
Just this, it doesn't look, at first glance at least, very different
It's
from Call of Pripyat, but it looks like
the
shit
most
to
notable
me.
thing is the stiff animations of the gun.
I think that's the thing I hate the most. That fucking animation. I hate that so
Look at
much.
that. It's a great animation.
It makes me want to vomit. It really does.
Look at that. It's a great animation. And the sprinting.
Yeah, I know.
Just locked in front of you.
And like we
Don't
get
reload
that.
it. Don't do it. Don't do
He's
it.
gonna do it.
Don't do it. Oh no.
It's not even fixed in mods nowadays, unfortunately.
Oh no.
What a mod.
Look at the top of his dust cover.
Ever notice how Stalker games are completely devoid of horrible modern day video game concepts? Yep.
Such as motion capture animation.
Yeah. Have you played a lot of Metro? What do you think of Metro?
Metro 2033 is great.
I've played a fair amount of 2033 at this point. I think I got it for free for somehow. I forget how. It was some deal.
It was just free. They were giving it out.
Yeah. I'll say one thing about Metro. When did they come out? First, hold on. When did they come out? 2010. Okay. I'll say it's Stalker refined, right? In the sense that in the way it kind of plays, it's a lot cleaner, a lot less stiff. I'll also say this though. It got really repetitive for me.
Repetitive.
Yes. Okay, go there.
Okay.
Hide, shoot guy, hide again, shoot guy, hide again, shoot guy. Like you're constantly just in cover, out of cover, shoot the guy, in cover again, out of cover, shoot the guy. But the guns are inaccurate.
I
So
really
it's like-
enjoyed the gameplay loop.
I don't know. It just kind of got stale for me. I got to like the winter levels and I got like that scoped AK. And it just kind of like, it was like alright. And yeah, I was enjoying, there was like a certain dynamic aspect to it. And like, oh no, the monsters are coming. You're going to fucking fend them off with whatever shotgun shells you have. That was cool. But it really, I don't know. It just became point and click adventure. And although I was like, yeah, the story's cool, but then like, I don't know. I got finished, holy, that's a loud vehicle.
Yes.
I got finished playing that part of the story and I went to bed. And the next day I was like, all right, I'm gonna play Stalker now. I don't want to finish this. That's kind of just how I felt. And I haven't touched it since then, unfortunately.
I can see that. It was just sort of like, it's a different experience to Stalker.
Oh, for sure, 100%. And there's nothing wrong with that specifically. And I actually almost kind of prefer the way it plays just because it's more refined than the vanilla Stalker kind of. Like the X-ray. Fuck X-ray. How X-ray runs. It definitely just
X-ray
kinda...
runs on the pure will of the devs.
No, it does not. It runs because it feels like it runs. It wants to run. If you suck its dick hard enough.
The devs made an IRL wish granter to power the X-ray engine.
I don't even know how it runs anymore.
Like a hive mind of like devs.
Actually, it makes me remember. Hold on.
Just beaming their energy over to the X-ray.
If you just go, is this stuck2.com, right? Yeah. Didn't they change it? They did. Oh shit! They really updated this. Oh, I could put my email in. I play Stalker, and it's always in the back of my mind. I somehow cannot not think about it anymore. It's just like, I hope they don't fuck up Stalker 2. You know what I mean? And I'm really afraid that they are at this point. I don't know. Do you think they I'm thinking, man. It's like, so the reason Stalker is still popular today is the mods. Like, people, you and I both know that. Obviously, the only reason it's around still is because people are able to take the game and make it into something it wasn't. And I have the fear that since the GSC just might not know that, you know, they'll just go in and they'll just make a Metro.
At the same time, what made Stalker like such a flawed game is just the lack of modern aspects and lack of like development time.
Yeah, it was ahead of its time too. That's right. You have a very good point in there too. Because open world games really weren't the thing back then, especially.
Like, I think now they have so much more resources to like go about what they actually intended.
Yeah.
Because like they were obviously on the right track.
Oh, of course. And that's why mods like make it so much better. It's because it gives you the ability.
Yeah, because mods are building on what they made.
Yeah.
It's not really overhauling like their original vision. Like their vision is great, but it's just the actual mechanical workings of it are just really flawed. So I think now, with it being released in 2021, I think they've got a lot more room for improvement in that sort of area.
Yeah, I can agree to an extent. I think about it like this, right? Shadow of Chernobyl. Have you played through that actually? Or have you only just watched people play through it?
I played Lost Alpha.
It's completely different.
Okay.
I don't know. You watched me play through the Shadow of Chernobyl, at least a lot of it, right? Or any of it?
Yeah, I don't really remember much, to be honest, though.
I'll tell you this. I was able to completely play through it in like 3 days. And that's just with my restrictive playing time. And I'll tell you, since then, I have not touched it. Because once that main quest was over, that was it. Right? There's nothing. Like, okay, cool, I finished it. And I'm done.
Yeah.
The thing that's different, like, the reason I'm playing Call of Pripyat compared to Shadow of Chernobyl is because the amount of modding support, right? I've played through the story once, and that's really all I needed.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing mods that have totally different aspects to it. It's a completely like new experience. And like every different mod you play is a new experience. My fear with Stalker 2 is that you're going to play through it once. And it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful, like buttery smooth the whole time. It's going to look fantastic. It's going to play fantastic. But you play through it once, and that's it. You've experienced the game, and you're not going to have anything else to do. And that's it. You can't change that. And that's my fear with this game that might come out. It's like they're not going to have it as it was because they're not on a crunch like they were. Like back when it was released, right? They purposefully released everything to the public so people could modify it because they knew the game was like fucked when it came out. My fear now is that they're so confident in Stalker 2, or they will be confident that they're going to close it. They're not going to open it like they will. And obviously that makes sense from like a standpoint of like releasing a game, a AAA game. But the problem is it's not going to be how Stalker currently is now. And so you're going to play through it and you're going to be like, okay, cool, that's the story. Give me something else to do. But you have nothing else to do. It
it would have a lot less sort of support for people expanding on it.
Yeah, because like I said, I have only played through the Shadow of Chernobyl storyline once, and I tried to do it again on Call of Chernobyl, but that was it. Like I already played through it. I was kind of like just bored of it. It's like, I've already done this. Why am I doing this again?
Yeah.
And it's such a big fear I have. It's like the Road to the North, right? What it did was it changed the entire map layout, right? Not like the worlds themselves, but like how to get to the different maps in the like the world setup. It gave you completely new storylines with quests you haven't done before, and it kind of upped the ante on everything else, right? You have grass, you can't see shit. You have monsters that are a little more powerful. The guns behave differently. The keyword there is different. Everything is different from how you played it in Call of Pripyat or how you played it in Shadow of Chernobyl. It's a completely different experience, and that's why it's so fresh, and that's why you're playing it. Right? Every time you download a new Stalker mod, like you complain about it sometimes. Like, I played this one mod, so everything is different on this mod, though. So it's like, I don't know where everything is. Like, on one mod, one trader's here, and this trader sells a certain thing. On a different mod, that trader doesn't even exist there. It's a completely different experience. And I highly doubt we're going to be able to have that in Stalker 2. It's just going to be the same thing. And you would get sick of it so much easier and so much faster. And although you want to replay it in a different way with all these nice new features, you're not going to be able to. You're going to be stuck. I don't know. I'm super worried about that.
Yeah, I see exactly where you're coming from with that. That's a good point.
On the other hand, however, it's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, just go straight onto the blind hype again. It's just forget about it.
I don't know.
Everybody get on the hype train, boys. All you 500 people in chat, hanging on at every word right now. Get hype for Stalker 2.
I'm trying to think. There's no legitimate reason to add modding support, though.
I think the community would be pretty angry if they didn't.
Oh, absolutely. But do you think GSC is the type of company? I don't know.
Well,
Does
they've
even have any of the
supported
same
mods.
members?
They've reached out to mods and supported them in the past.
That is true.
They've released like source code and stuff and help.
So, but tell me, really, I don't know. I don't see GSC as like a company, really. In that sense, it's like this developer from GSC was like, oh, hey, that's cool, because our product flopped and I'm just a developer of this thing. Are any of the original developers that were supporting that even on board now? Is this the same company? You know what I'm saying?
I think, yeah, I mean, there are devs from it, but I don't know how many. I don't know what the company looks like now as opposed to 10 years ago.
Me neither, and that's why I think like 10 years is a long time. So it's probably a completely different company. Oh, holy shit, it is literally 10 years though.
Yeah.
On the bright side, we won't have to deal with fucking X-ray though. Damn. Won't that be something else?
We'll also probably, I mean, we have so long to wait. I think we'll probably just end up forgetting.
2 years is not a long time. I don't know. I guess relatively, since we're both young, it is. But like honestly, though, in the scheme of things, 2 years is like, if you live to 60, which is like not even. It's like kind of like the young on the death scale of people dying.
60 is very young to die.
Exactly. If you live to 60, that's 2 years out of 60 years. It's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of life in general, the wait for Stalker 2 is not that big.
No, I see it as a very small wait.
But yeah, like, it's not like you can really, like, you can't properly really look forward to it at this point, I don't think, because you have to get on with your life until then. You know what I mean?
When they first released this website, do you remember?
No idea.
I don't remember either. Oh wait, they have a Discord. What is this? What is this? Put official community? Damn, son.
It's probably full of cheeky breaky memes.
Absolutely. They literally have a Stalker 2 suggestions channel. Oh shit, multiplayer. I haven't even thought about Okay. Let's talk about multiplayer for a second. What would you think of Stalker multiplayer? In general.
I think co-op would be great.
Mm.
But PvP multiplayer, I'm really unsure.
Yeah, I have the same feeling. I don't know if you keep up with any like the multiplayer mods, quote multiplayer mods.
Yeah, there's that one coming out, isn't there?
There's Ray of Hope
Co-op mods. Yes,
which is like one.
Well, Ray of Hope is like, isn't it in like development hell at this point?
No, hold on. If I pull this up, Ray of Hope. Their last update logs specifically, the English one actually, so the one that they translate on a semi-regular basis, was last updated less than a month ago. And it concludes things like fixed crosshairs, fixed client pocket target spam. Like they're actually actively
engine.
They're actually actively updating. Like the Russian changelog was updated yesterday with one thing. So I mean, it's not like I wouldn't call it dead.
Yeah, but like if you look at their YouTube channel, it's like
I would not consider
like,
that similar. I didn't use videos to keep up.
What?
I don't know. YouTube channel is just like, hey, cool, look at this concept we made.
Yeah, but weren't they making like devlogs and stuff and they just stopped?
That's true. I wouldn't call it
and
dead
now
yet.
Like they're just releasing like, oh yeah, we have like a new, yeah, they just released like an AK animation after like months, and it's like, wow, okay.
Even though it's like straight out of Tarkov. Although recently, I think it was in the Stalker subreddit. I'll have to pull it up sometime. I don't remember where. I'll send it to you. But apparently there was a new quote breakthrough in like multiplayer semi recently. So that's something coming up. I think co-op would be sick.
So we got like what, 5 years to wait for that breakthrough to come into fruition?
I'd give it a couple months to see where it's going, but that'd be interesting.
Yeah, waiting to see what comes of something in the Stalker community. You could be waiting on your ass a pretty long time.
To me, it seems impossible, but yeah.
You know the gunslinger mod?
Oh, fucking hell, I don't even want to think about that.
Like, oh yeah, this new cool thing, new gunslinger mod, video released 9 years ago.
Actually, I think it's still being updated semi-recently, isn't it?
Yeah, it's being updated, but like, when the hell is it going to be done? How do you work on one project for 9 years?
It's just one developer who works every other day. When was his most recent video? MP5,
yeah,
SD.
that was very, very recent.
March 19? Hold on, we're looking at the video. We're going to watch some gameplay.
It looks incredible, but like, when the hell is it going to release?
Absolutely. You know what fucking sucks, though? Is like, okay, cool, we have Gunslinger, but it's not compatible with any other mod.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you get to play it on Call of Pripyat. It's like, and
I think,
you don't really...
I think that's the case. I actually think that's the case, and that's a problem. I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure.
You really need to see the mods for this gun. Like, the attachments.
Oh no, I've been keeping up with it semi. Here's the animation. No, that's not it. But I've seen, like, it has, like, legit scopes.
Yeah, it has dual render scopes.
That is something I want so bad. Just guns that don't suck ass. Because it really is. That one of the biggest things I have an issue with Stalker is really just the guns and the animations that go along with them. Oftentimes they're just so... You know what I mean? Like, they're just inhuman. They just feel bad. Like watching this is like Tarkov, almost. And that's so fun to watch. It must be so much fun to play.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. He's using like a night vision scope in this video. I just want to skip to him using it. Oh, great. It looks like a night vision scope would. I'll wait for it. Look at that shit. Oh my god. That's something else. It's always such a big immersion ruiner, this shitty looking scope when you look down it.
Yeah,
it's like,
it
oh
just,
right,
like,
I'm playing a game from
zooms in.
2009. I forgot.
Just zooms straight into their soul. You've just like.
Oh, I remember this update video. When was this? March 2nd, 2018. This is a year ago.
Scroll down.
Wait, what? Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even look at that. Oh, when was this video released? Yeah, March 19th. Okay. It's happening! No, it's not.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Inside
FAQ.
engineer. Nope. Sound effect.
Yeah. Well, if I look at Call of Pripyat mods, I've seen mods that have been there for fucking ever. Like, hold on. I'll try to find one right off the bat. I've seen them. Maybe it's in mods, not files. There we go. The Arm Zone. No, it's not. It's a different one. There was one of these. Was it 1984? Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is one of them. 1984, right? I've seen this mod for, like, ever. I keep seeing it being updated. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's never coming out. Like, oh my god. It's such a problem with Call of Pripyat mods.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this mod looks sick. Oh, it hasn't come out yet. Kinda sucks. Okay, this is straight up just EFT weapons packs.
Yeah, I really don't like the EFT weapons pack.
They're better than the original weapons, at least.
Yeah, the animations are good.
That's all
But
we
something
need.
about the sounds and like
Oh, the sounds are always off. Yeah.
the way the sights look is pretty horrible.
There's something I will say, actually. Lost Alpha. I think Lost Alpha was one of the first to nail the gunplay for me that I experienced so far. Because, like, I went from Misery, which was at the time considered the top of its class, from
Doesn't
Call of
Lost
Chernobyl.
Alpha have like really similar guns to Anomaly?
Yes, in the sense that, like, Lost Alpha, like, was the first to have, like, gun inertia, you know what I mean? Where it wasn't just static ADS. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I could pull it up right now and start playing it just to show, but, like, I'm not. But, like, the guns actually felt good and they sounded good. At least good as it could get for Stalker, and it played very well. And then other mods started to catch up, and it became kind of like less of a new thing. But like stuff like that was cool. And then mods don't have it anymore for some reason. But like we're slowly getting to the point where the games are now playing like modern day games. Just saying something from an agent from 2006, but you know.
Yeah.
It's like, how far can we push X-Ray? They just recently got it to 64-bit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was like unbelievable.
That's insane. Can you imagine rewriting an entire engine of code, like everything in an engine, to run on a 64-bit machine? Like, holy shit. Those people are incredible.
I mean, they redid like everything.
Yeah. That's an entire generation of computers that, by the way, like, can you imagine making a game on the GameCube and then remaking that? No, hold on. Take Super Mario like 64, and basically you just convert that into Super Mario Odyssey. That's what I imagine changing it to 64-bit was like.
Yeah.
It's like you don't just remake the game. You're literally just taking Mario 64 and updating everything one by one to make it Super Mario Odyssey. That is my best analogy I can come up with. But like, That is what I imagine 64-bit being. That's insane.
Has the sun risen for you?
One second. Sunrise at 6:12. We have like 30 minutes. Yeah, just about.
I mean, there's like only 15 minutes left of the cast, right?
We're at 3 hours so far, and I've just been rambling about Stalker for most of it.
Oh, we are at 3 hours. Isn't it only supposed to be 3 hours?
What do you want to go? Want to stop casting?
No, I'm not saying just because, like, I mean, you've said that the cast is 3 hours, so I'm just like trying to.
Oh, let me check.
Like, I'm not saying I want to go. I'm just saying.
I know, I'm joking with you. Hold on, let me check. Fumducks at the YouTube channel. I don't think I updated all these. A lot of these are still on my computer.
Like, I'm just wondering how long you want to go.
I go as long as we have time for. Some of these are 2 hours. One of this is 2 hours. One of these is 3 hours. One of these is 4 hours.
3 hours.
I thought one of ours was 5 hours. That's still on my computer.
5 hours.
I thought we broke a record. DA and I.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think we're breaking a record today.
No. Hold on, I just pulled one up in VLC. No, it's not even loading in end time.
VLC is just dying. What
it
the
would.
hell?
Yeah, it's not gonna work. So I don't want to be able to calculate that, but I'm pretty sure like we have a pretty good record of like 4 hours 30 minutes or so.
So are you going like? Are you able to keep going? Like, because
no, I'm fine, man.
The sun's gonna rise.
I still have coffee. I've just been sipping it this entire time. It's still warm too.
You're still raring to go. Like as the sun is rising behind you as you're drinking your coffee.
This is how much coffee I have left.
That's how much I have. Are you still drinking that coffee?
What did I just fucking say? Yeah. I'm still drinking it.
No, it just occurred in my mind.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm fired up. I've been talking about my deepest fears.
Do you have a like coffee blood drip or something?
Occasionally. I've actually been avoiding it. I'll tell you right now, actually. And I think I've mentioned this in the Discord. Do you remember when I went blind? Remember that? I mentioned that at one point. I think you were...
What?
I went blind. Excuse me, I burped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's happened 3 times so far. It's called an ocular migraine. And that has been...
and I was like trying to like WebMD you, like looking up like what are your symptoms.
And it turns out all 3 of which have been triggered by overconsumption of caffeine.
Uh-oh. I'm not going to turn you blind, am I?
Maybe. But essentially, every time it's happened, it's because I've been drinking coffee for like straight up just 24 hours. It's because of that. Because I would do like the podcast the night before or something, and just be drinking at night. Then I would wake up, drink coffee. It'd be the afternoon. I drink coffee before the stream.
What are you gonna do about your sleep?
I'm drinking coffee. I don't know.
What is your sleep plan for tomorrow, or today,
or to now?
More accurately,
I'm not sure. I know a lot of people tell me when they want to go to sleep really bad, they just kind of like jack off and then that's it. And they just like, apparently that helps them sleep. I don't feel horny enough to do that, unfortunately.
I mean, for me, it's just like, it makes me so when I get up in the morning, I feel like absolute crap, like way more than I would.
Coffee or jacking off?
Pardon?
Coffee or jacking off? Just wondering.
No, the latter.
Oh, okay. Oh, jacking off.
Yes.
I've never noticed that. Then again, I don't do it often.
I think it just takes out of you.
Yeah, that would make sense. If I remember, it's like... I've read about this. Because I've never noticed it myself, because like I said, I don't do it often, but I'm interested in it. And apparently it's because like all your muscles like tense up.
And then they release.
And then that final release, and that's what makes you exhausted. And that's what makes you tired after the fact. Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but when I'm already tired, it's like 4 a.m. and then you do it, and then you wake up, you feel like a prune.
Prune is a good way to put it. Yeah.
When I have to get up at like 6:45 to go to college. Literally, like,
feel like shit.
My eyes just like literally feel like gravel, stones.
Yeah, that's something. Waking up has never been a good thing for me. I cannot wake up. Like, for the life
For
of
me, I try to sleep on the bus because I take the bus.
Oh, that's smart, yeah. Take the bus just so you can sleep on the way.
Basically. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
It's a better compromise than jacking off on the bus, that's for sure. Do it while you're at home.
Yeah, I know.
Probably shouldn't do
I think
it
there's I think there's a copy pasta about that.
Jacking off on the bus. There's copy pasta about
like,
everything.
Someone who like can't help but like do it. It's like their fetish or something.
Bus fetish. Oh yeah,
No,
bus.
like,
You like that?
No, like public transport.
Oh, just specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, being around all these people on a bus.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like the public aspect that some people have. I don't know why people get that, to be honest.
Why does DA jack off to the side of walls? You never fucking know. Just walls, man.
It's always back to walls, isn't it? This is
Oh,
why
always.
DA is like left.
In the words of DA himself, it always ends up about fucking things or something.
Yeah.
God,
I'm losing my voice.
You're losing your voice. How do you lose your voice?
Because I have like a million different like allergy and cold conditions.
Oh, me too. I'm allergic to everything.
Yeah.
But not
like,
food.
I think I'm allergic to like dust and like the dust that the like bugs that like eat dust.
Dust
and then
mites.
like and then I'm like I have hay fever and I have like rhinitis.
That's why I'm always snorting coke off stream or on stream.
Because it opens up your sinuses.
Yeah, I swear it's not cocaine.
Exactly.
It's just allergies. It's the truth right there.
Yeah. But the medication makes me drowsy, so I just avoid it.
Oh yeah. No, there's not drowsy medication for it. You know that, right?
Sorry. Yeah, you were just saying, oh, I should mute my mic when I cough, when I'm just coughing my throat
It
out.
doesn't matter. It doesn't. I don't care. But like, you can just take the non-drowsy allergy meds. Don't you have those?
Yeah, it's bleh.
I don't notice it does anything bad. It just somehow clears my allergies a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking I should take them.
You should.
Yeah.
I'll say, so I think most people have central air, right? Especially in like Britain.
Central heating.
Heating.
Like
Not
heating
central-
specifically?
No, I mean air, like air conditioning.
You'd be
Do a lot of
surprised
people
how
have-
little air conditioning we have, but heating,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here in the U.S., most homes have air conditioning, or at least like one of those
Yeah,
window
yeah, I
air
know.
conditioners. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Our house does not. Like, at all. So when it gets warm, we just turn fans on. And you know those like window fans? You open the window
Yeah.
and you put the fan in? Well, that's all we have. And when it comes to allergy season, it
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
kills me.
Jesus Christ.
It kills me, dude. I don't know. You can notice it. I notice it if I look at my stream archives, like the ones from like April, May, and June. I'm always like, I'm always more allergies. Like, I have that kind of like allergy voice, and I sniffle more
Yeah.
because of that fucking pollen. Wait, I actually think I'll have to look back in the Discord. I have a picture of my keyboard. Of what
Oh
it
my
looked
god,
like.
don't. Please. You're gonna make me sick.
Hold on. Not.
Is it covered in snot?
No, you fucking get your mind out of there. I'm talking about like pollen. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I have pictures of my keyboard layered in
Wait.
pollen. I have it somewhere. I just need to remember where.
I forgot I made comedy.mp4.
Wait, what?
Comedy.mp4.
No, I don't recall. What is that? Oh yes. I'll watch that in a second. Don't worry. If I just look up pollen in my Discord or keyboard. It'd be funny if it actually showed up. I'm literally looking at it right now. Oh, there's a video of the keyboard you have.
Pardon?
The musical keyboard.
A video of my... Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That.
with the really awful sound quality from my old mic hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't find this picture. Alright, I'm gonna watch this because it's fun. But you're not gonna be able to hear it, unfortunately.
What if Jesus came back as Stalin?
Well, I don't know. I guess you'd have to hurry up.
What?
Because when you're stalling, you ain't rushing.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was made the entire stream.
I love that. It's so stupid. It was so stupid.
That was like my first properly edited YouTube video.
Really? Oh, congratulations. I have edited so many videos at this point, but nobody's ever going to see them. What are you spamming?
The like left and right, like less than and more than keys. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but why?
So that I can go between the frames in the video because I left like one frame of text for Sai to see.
Oh, wait, what?
It just says I'm editing the stream, Sai. Fuck you.
Where is that?
It's at 30. Well, if you just play the end like 25 seconds or like 30 seconds, you'll see it.
Just if I don't have to slow it down?
It's in the ending where it says technical difficulties.
Oh. Well, I'll put the speed on 25. Oh, I saw there was like Oh, I saw it, yeah. In Comic Sans.
Yes.
I'm editing the stream site, fuck you. Did you upload that ever, by the whole stream?
No, I never got hold of the whole stream.
Oh. Hope Sai did.
Yeah, Sai has it.
Okay, good. That was, by the way, my favorite stream.
Really?
It was so much fun.
Like, towards the end,
towards the end,
actually
it got really busy.
Just exhausting.
Yes, but at the beginning was fun. Helen Keller Simulator.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
There's still a clip of my reaction to the Helen Keller thing.
Yes, I love that. You didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
Neither did I. Neither did Helen Keller. It's so easy to make fun of it.
Yeah, it is. It's just... Oh my god.
Oh man.
The whole thing with, like, the final dialogue, though, was just ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Like, how could I get to the
Yes.
final dialogue of the game and the final action before the end credits crashes me and soft locks me? How is that possible? That's unbelievable.
Just too much to load. I love Morpheus, Bill Gates. I remember all that stupid shit. That was so funny.
Yeah, the Morpheus crash and the Bill Gates crash.
Yeah, except the Morpheus crashes eventually just stopped and it just became straight up just Bill Gates.
Yeah, but Bill Gates stopped messaging us because before, the whole thing that made it Bill Gates was when it said Windows is like trying to solve the problem, but it just stopped doing that.
So it became a mix of the two, just kind of like,
It's just straight hard crashing.
yeah. The computer's like, all right, I'm done with your shit. I'll stop
Yeah,
asking.
I think after that, I'm like over familiar with the game. Like being able to get the end slides with it being completely blind, with like
Yeah,
10 FPS and
listen,
crashing.
Nobody else has done that. You did an amazing job, and I'm so proud that you were the first ever to semi-complete the game. Enough for it to count.
Yeah. Thing is, like, if I did it blind with no crashing, like I'd still be able to do that, and I probably wouldn't use cheats either.
You probably would actually, if you were blind.
To be honest,
you were.
no.
Really? How would you not die?
Because I know locations of like really OP stuff and how to get around quests and stuff like that.
Well, fair enough.
Like literally, there's a like duffel bag just randomly out in the wasteland, fairly near the starting location, that has like tier 2 combat armor, which makes you like borderline invincible.
It is now bright enough to see with my eyeballs outside.
Wow.
Like, straight up.
You're like coming out of the metro tunnel.
Hold on, I'm gonna put a picture right now. Hold on. 1 second, please. By the way, my desk is an absolute fucking mess. Just.
Are you
straight up.
watching the sunrise?
I will. It's in 12 minutes. Take photo. Oh, dude, you can see my reflection.
Just paste your like agent mask over it.
Well, no, I only open the window a little bit. You just see my fucking white ass arm. Or maybe you'll see me. Hold on, we'll find out. Nope, you can just see my fucking arm.
I don't know what's even going on there. Like, I can't.
Look in the picture. This is the window. That's how bright it is outside right now. I'm not even showing the stream. That's just for
I'm
you.
just trying to tell what's going on in the reflection.
Oh, that's the microphone to the left. You see my leftmost monitor.
Is that like your shirt?
The orange is the shirt. You'll see you can see my
hear
arm.
My bird now, right?
Absolutely. Is that your dad?
It's probably me moving around in the bed, setting off the alarm.
Dude, best alarm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bright.
Yeah, dude, don't I know it?
Also, nice bowl, leftover bowl.
Thanks, and the deodorant. And
Wait, where's that?
It's next to the bowl. That's deodorant.
Oh, okay.
You see the battery, just a stray battery. See my lamp.
Wait, that reminds me of when we were doing that meme of like no reposting, and then it got so elaborate it became like real photos.
Wait, what?
And then
yeah. Why?
And then I'm gonna try and find the image.
Why does this remind you of that? You're gonna have to show me.
Because it just like posting photos of like windows and reflections and stuff. It reminds me of it.
That was my favorite meme. That was great. Damn, I'm gonna have some of this coffee left over for when I wake up in 2 hours.
I'm just like, okay, go to the 31st of December 2018.
Oh my god, are you
and
serious?
Just scroll through
during December. No results found. My ass. During December, nothing happened. Can you just like send me a link?
How am I supposed to send you a link?
Is it pinned?
No, it's not one image. It's just a series. This is an example before it got out of hand.
When in December?
The 31st.
Goodbye.
Okay then. Goodbye, everyone. It's been a great episode. What a great animation. You should subscribe. He has 14 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you.